What's up, Hippo lovers? True against TaToH. Elimination match here. Loser is out. True seed 4, TaToH seed 7, I believe. He got 4th last Deathmatch World Cup after a great performance. True got 3rd. Winner of Deathmatch World Cup 1. And we will start off with an Italian war here. Mr. TaToH playing in the red trunks the whole set. True will play in blue. True Deathmatch World Cup 1 winner and 3rd place in Deathmatch World Cup 2 and 3. We will see a best of 7 here, and the winner will face, I think, Frost 9, the number 1 rated player right now on the ladder, and we will have some home maps mixed in as well. This is the moment where we'll ask the chat for some predictions, guys. What do you think will be the final score? I did put TaToH at the left hand side and True at the right hand side here. I will go for 1-4 actually. 1-4. I think True is the big favorite. And yeah, lots of people are seeing that. Some closer predictions, 3-4, 2-4, but most people thinking that True is the favorite going into this one after losing quite early against freaking Chris. And we will see condo opening here. TaToH is using the market quite heavily, selling stone and wood here. Did he also sell some food? I see that he also sold food. So quite heavy usage there. And can we maybe even see... What? Why can't I not see the statistics here? Okay, maybe not during the game. And condos obviously producing so much faster, that's why they're the dominating unit. As you can see, 63 on the field. TaToH with some Arbalest behind, but goes for way fewer. Goes for mass Arbalest behind this one. Can he hold? Seems like a good one to start this one off. Cavaliers mixed in. Can afford those because he has so much more gold, but in the long run, not the greatest unit, especially once we have Genoese on the field. Center hill feels really important here. True getting a bit of a better foothold of that one. TaToH with a solid 20 population lead though. And we will see how this one will go. Feels like TaToH is winning this. 3 villagers here. Now down to 2, back to 3, and TaToH is focusing those quite nicely. Needs to shift click them, but Genoese are doing a proper job defending this one. Bombard cannons already out. Maybe the castle goes up, but then falls directly after this one. Army value 6k to 5.3k, but I like the Arbalest numbers here quite a lot. Control, Alt, plus S. Ah yeah, okay. So TaToH did get 2.5k out of the market. And... return to map. Okay. Well, I was a bit confused then. Thank you, Mr. Polar. Bombard cannons here doing a good job. TaToH in some problems though. Will face some skirms here. More condos being mixed in. Genoese, a unit that we don't see too often, as you can see with those stats. Yeah, 10 more HP, but 1 less range is really costly there. And also, I think no, same attack. Uh-oh. Genoese now moving in. That's an interesting move. Shift clicking those. 2 bombard cannons down. Make it 3 bombard cannons down in TaToH. Yeah, he's finding some kills in return, but still can't be too happy with that one. The castle will stay up for quite some time. Quite some heavy repair on that one. Right hand side, some more rally control here. And True doing a better job. Some more wood and food sold. TaToH struggling with the gold transition here apparently. Main gold spot at the front. Didn't really get the TCs around that one. Only 1 TC. Not something we see too often. Most of the time we see the double TC drop. True even expanding there. Left hand side, good control. Goes for more condos. Stuff that he doesn't need in the center. On it just now being added as well. Subsurge, welcome. In Deathmatch World Cup 3, they faced each other twice. 4-3 victory for TaToH in the early opening matches. And then True, with his ego, couldn't live with that one and won the rematch. 5-1 on the convincing side, I would say. Remember, guys, tomorrow we will see the remaining 6 players of this tournament. And on Sunday, the tournament will conclude with the top 3. One trap around. Bombard cannon count non-existent. 3 in the queue for True. None for TaToH. Something I don't really like too much. Had 4 at one point. And True has to be happy. Getting that hill control means another relic for him. Already controls 2. I think TaToH will get 2 and True will get 3 in the end. At least that's what it feels like. Both players maxing out here, so good for the series that we don't see a quick game number 1. Both players will be warm in this one. Obviously True from the west coast, so a solid 9-hour time difference between the two of them. Not both of them will be equally warmed up. TaToH streaming for quite some hours before that one. And Arbalest, well, they are pushing in. TaToH with quite some army advantage. Arbalest not used perfectly here, but the condos are cleaning house anyways. That should actually mean that in the center we should have some problems, but not really. Only one trap around, one trap shot away from dying. Bombard cannons now coming over, and let's see how many shots we're missing. One to the right, one to the left. Third one killing Genoese in the back. TaToH, what's happening here? Oh, he thought he was hitting, but he actually wasn't. And TaToH goes for a weird counterattack. That's something we very rarely see in a late Imperial stage, that someone is going for such a big, massive counterattack, and I don't like it at all. Some onagers could be lethal here. What was TaToH thinking? Did he think, okay, it's impossible to push that area, and he tries to go for the counterattack? But True, doing a good job. Triple siege workshop there for the defense. And TaToH is so scared of onager shots. He has to run quite far. Gold over here still for him as an option. Gold over there already controlled. And TaToH got one relic. The other one at the right-hand side should be coming in eventually. Oh yeah, over here, the monk. So as I said, 2v3 relic count, what we are expecting. And oh, look at that! Maybe it was just a maneuver to get True out of position, and he was truly out of position. Because now TaToH can claim this hill quite nicely. Bombard cannon is getting microed away, and those Genoese have to run. Oh, that's a lot of army that is chasing the Arbalest. And yeah, Arbalest losses for sure. But TaToH gets that castle down. Has to be happy with that one. Condos finally moving in. 2 traps around only. That will take some time. And oh boy, are they moving. Quite weirdly. And that was quite some dead army for a long time. 2 traps around now. That will also ungarrison the relics. If TaToH isn't getting army there instantly, all those Arbalests would obviously clear it up. But far away for sure. TaToH more concerned about the push through the center, which I actually would like. If TaToH gets this hill, this would be really sick for him. But we obviously will have some losses here at the left-hand side. What is TaToH doing with this Arbalest? Sending it through the center. Could be a game-winning move. Going to the left-hand side is more of a defensive stance. I love Age of Empires. Well, I would say then you made some clever choices today. Finding the right channel, finding the right game for yourself. Onager gets one volley off against the Bombard Cannon. It's kind of okay. And now Arbalest around should clean house. And losing one monastery is not a problem. Can easily get that other relic over there. So one cast exchanged. And look at that. True having his army on defensive stance. So what's that? Really weird. Arbalest are clearing it up. And if TaToH just gets the second relic, that will be cost efficient for TaToH. Got so many condos, got so many, or got 2 traps. Yeah, he lost TC potentially. No, not even that. And if he just gets the relic to the second monastery, that will be cost efficient for him. That was really nice for him. Behind this though, look at the gold count. 5.5k for True. Only 500 for TaToH. So that could be a problem in the long run. Whew. Another castle could fall in return. More condos in the queue. True. 10 more skirms as well. Rebuilds that castle in the center. After losing that one. Monastery here. Oh, he wanted to be a sneaky Mr. True. Not going to happen here. Arbalest should be doing a good job. Even fighting uphill could have been an option for them. Deals with those condos. Really see Thumpering being efficient in this one as well. And now bombard cannons are helping a bit. Traps are moving backwards. And TaToH actually considering leaving his bombard cannons on the open there. Oh, and yeah, finds a good spot. Maybe an Onager here. Oh. This could be massive. TaToH, do you get a shot off? I'm holding my breath. And dodged nicely. True, good job there. Good job. Avoided the shot and is surviving quite nicely. But as we mentioned earlier, right, Genoese in some problems there simply because of their range. Condos getting some kills there. And True, 60 pop behind, but don't get confused. That's no indicator of that he is dying pretty soon. He so often stays at low population, tries to see what his opponent is going for, and then decides to go for some army. He feels really confident with those low populations, something we never ever see from other top players, but that's kind of his specialty. And I so rarely see him die with that small army as well. He has a massive gold bank then, and yeah, then just sees, okay, what do I want to do? Okay, 15 Hussars is what he wants to go for. Does them, and actually is pressuring, although he's 70 population behind. Oh, nice amount of onagers. 2 traps here on either side. Make it 2 more traps for TaToH now. Onagers are moving in. I think they could get some solid shots in. Gold bank is now rising for TaToH as well. Remember that he did get the market, so more gold for him in the long run. If we both have equal gold, but it feels like TaToH is getting the right hand side, blocking the left hand side, and is doing a good move here, pushing through the center. Another onager died to the castle. That was an intentional focus there by True. Good job. Villagers not in time to repair. And that looks like a lot of skirmishes all of a sudden. Genoese count only at 12. And TaToH is trying to claim this one. But now the Hussars are arriving. TaToH mainly skirms. Only 13 Arbalists. I think True might be actually clearing this one up. And that's what I said, right? He's so patient. He then waits what he wants to go for. And is clearing this one up quite nicely. And all of a sudden he will be ahead in population any second here. Because that is such a beautiful clear up by him. 10 population lead for TaToH. His queue is pretty long, but that was a heavy loss. Those flanking Hussars just did a beautiful job. Village actually in here as well. That's the kill. Ooh. More Genoese for TaToH now. Felt like okay. Having those a bit earlier could have been a good thing. Not sure if that was cancelled or actually killed. Didn't take a look at the stone count. Onager shot. Pretty good one. Could hit more. And TaToH needs to run away. Problematic for him. Still the hill control for True, who burned through his gold quite heavily, I have to say. Look at that. 1k gold for him in the bank, only 3.5k for TaToH now. So even though True is pushing, I think TaToH will have a good tech switch in him if he wanted to go for it. Can go for more onagers. He's going for skirms for now. 2 bombard cannons only, so TaToH won't lose his castles too quickly. Even a ram side attack here, that's something we very rarely see in this matchup. It was cancelled? Okay. Oh, TaToH doesn't even care about that. Push through the center. Goes for the castle at the left-hand side again. 3 traps, 1 bombard cannon. Moves in with some Hussars. Wood and gold price actually not at the bottom. So can sell a bit more. 4k bank for him now. This game is far from over, guys. Best of 7. Tomorrow we will even have some best of 9. Sunday even a best of 11 final. Ooh, TaToH trying to sneak through there. Tries to cut some trees. 2 effects there at once. Denies some wood and allows himself some raiding spots. But ooh, didn't have enough Genoese to protect his traps. And that castle will actually survive with 1100 HP. Some repair. And yeah, castle will indeed survive. Good job, Areno. Raid in the back, spotted by True. Let's see how many villager kills we will see. Eco KD, not the heaviest here. We didn't see the craziest raids here. Oh, TaToH moves in with the skirms. Skirms now mixed in by True as well. Is that really the fight that TaToH wants to take? Initially he wanted to, but True doing a good job of hanging those skirms. Now in the front, trading this one off quite easily with the hill advantage. Lovely, lovely move. On it just arriving now though. That could be some big shots. Uh-oh. TaToH gets one, gets two. Good shots in there. Hallelujah. That was a bombard cannon and a solid 15 ranged units dying there against 2 onagers. Nice shot here for our Spaniard. Goes onto that gold. More push to the left-hand side. Only 2 traps this time. 1 bombard cannon joining the party. But castle not full HP from earlier. Ooh, that onager actually popping at not the most favorable time. Hasa's finding more and more kills here as well. If you want to learn more about the players that are still left, I made an overview over all the players that made it into the main event. Should be like 1.5 weeks ago on my YouTube channel. They find more out about True. His nationality is US American. Okay, TaToH tries to get the castle up here. And we'll find more villager kills. 40 population lead for him right now. Not the most important thing. As we saw several times, those skirm Hasa moving in. Trap still at 38 HP. Can't really get the focus on that one. Mixes in some single condos. That's something I don't really like too much. Oh, nice count of Genoese and True. He can't engage this one. Oh no. They should just melt, no? Genoese. Oh, they're not one-shotting. Oh, they are one-shotting. Okay. And trap count completely reset, but Hasas lost. And how did that bombard cannon die? I don't know. Wow. This game is too close. Who will come out on top? Well, we're trying to find out together. A trap shot? But where was the trap? Huh. Castle? But here? Is it enough? Okay. Has to be the castle, right? There was nothing else. Just felt like it would have been out of range. Skirms, they should easily be intercepted by all those hussars. Skirms moving forward. TaToH maybe wants some more onager shots. Neither player having a castle on this hill. The first time in, I would say, like 30 minutes. More raids at the right-hand side. Push in here. Onager shot. Is it flying in? True. Ground attack quite nicely. And TaToH actually retreating. Interesting decision. I thought he could have jumped on that one. Maybe loses everything. But still would have gotten lots and lots of kills. Decides to go for this angle here. And will focus on the trap. Oh god, that is so costly. I think he might not even get the trap. Oh god, bugging out completely there. Nice move by True, positioning his army around this one. And in the end, the trap will fall. But that did cost him like 20 hussars, I would say. Ay. Genoese holding this hill. Hussars. Oh, look at that. True. He doesn't want to invest the stone to build a castle, but wants to deny TaToH from building the castle here as well. So just puts down double siege workshop to block that one for now. One trap around, one bombard cannon. Yeah, if the trap is here, bombard cannon dies there, pretty sure. Yeah. More raids at the right-hand side on those two. They are playing some wild games. As we said earlier, Deathmatch World Cup 3, they played a 2.5 hour Goth War. Trap goes down. Another trap around. Bombard cannon to deal with that one. Genoese getting some nice kills, and bombard cannon actually survived. Some repair would be nice there for TaToH. Onagers now mixed in at the right hand side. Hussars there, and just so much fighting. Overall, remember, 3 relics for True, 2 relics here for TaToH, who's still getting some gold. Can get 700 there, and I don't even know where he's getting gold. Oh, actually a start base. Interesting. Okay. Hussars fighting in the center. Both players now maxed out. Farm count 56 to 52, so no big advantage on that side. Sometimes we can see people getting advantages there, but that's not going to happen, at least for now. Raids here. Genoese trying to chase this one down. Actually, am I? Guys, I still have Age of Empires sound double, right? Yeah, okay. Now that makes... Oh, God. How did it take me 20 minutes to realize that? Sorry, guys, but no one in the chat said anything. Okay, now we have the proper sound. We had Age of Empires sound and Capture Age sound at the whole time. Diving here. I think the bombard cannons might actually survive, right? Genoese should be so good. 1 bombard cannon. And indeed, look at that. How I'm good at math. Calculating that one. 3 HP left. And now even the repair behind this. Genoese, the repair here, but gets 1 kill. Will have some losses. And ooh, that bombard cannon shot did get the kill, surprisingly enough. And pikemen now being mixed in. Some rage here at the top being stopped. Hussars are moving in. Genoese around. And that will be lots of Hussars falling here. And the castle is still helping out the Genoese in a bad position here. Oh no, I don't like this one for TaToH. The castle is still shooting. Okay. Gets another volley off. And yet another volley. Oh, TaToH, that wasn't the greatest move for him. Lots and lots of losses. Will max out eventually though. 50 Hussars in the queue. So 4k food in his bank that we don't actually see right now. Genoese mix in. I'm a bit surprised that we go for so many Genoese at this spot, honestly. But yeah, Hussars are becoming an important unit. And TaToH will give up this castle event eventually. Interesting choice that he had to go for. Whew. Game number 1. Already crazy one. 45 minutes broken. Remember, guys, timing will be a bit faster because we are playing with 2x speed compared to the normal random map where we are playing with 1.7x speed compared to real time. And TaToH, is he trying to? Ooh, that's a risky one. He knows traps are around at the left hand side, so that's a really risky one. Oh, I'm not sure if he can hold this one. Push at the right hand side, some rams being mixed in. He's going for a wild army, 90 against 67. True, trying to go for some aggression here. What are those traps trying to find? Right now they can't find anything. TaToH, maybe 2 traps around here could have been a thing for him as well. Continues at that angle. And oh, the Hussar flank. The Hussar flank will be so good. Genoese count at this screen is only 6. So if TaToH can focus those down, and he is indeed focusing them quite nicely, the Hussars should be really good against all the skirmishes. Hussar production not that crazy. 13 skirms on the field. And TaToH is pushing this one back. 35 population lead for him. Army at the left hand side. Not really knowing what to do here. TaToH's push is really good. Those rams are helping out. Wood at the limit. TaToH at the limit when it comes to food, but that's mainly because his queue of Hussars is just so incredibly long. Would love to see some traps being mixed in. Goes for one right here when TaToH now wants to push this wood line. Let's take a look. Where is the wood of Mr. True? Is going for that one at the left. Some here at the right hand side. TaToH obviously way more map control. Will be good at that one. 40 population lead right here, right now. It's just been so close the entire time. Oh boy, I'm loving it as well. Going for this wood line now. True, pretty open at that end. Now goes for villagers exclusively. No military production. Don't really understand that one too well. Another trap around. TaToH will use his bombard cannon, defending the army that was initially at the left hand side, now looped back here. Is running away, sees that army coming forward, doesn't want to lose his bombard cannon's life. True's looking at it, but TaToH, good ground attack. and it's pushing this one back. Oh, a trap! Among Us being mixed in. That's the big problem here. Oh, and that will be relatively costly then. Ah, that made his army so slow. True, now at pop 165. We need to see another bombard cannon here to deal with this trap eventually. This is such a good spot for TaToH. If he just continues to kill all those buildings, he could be in a fine spot in this game. Repair should end pretty soon on this castle. Only 5 wood in the bank. Hussar right now in the back. True actually going for that small gold. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes for that stone. And push in the center is the main story here. Hussars moving in, but they shouldn't be doing too much against those Genoese. Bombard cannon is now being produced again. Goes for more wood. TaToH should have no problems when it comes to wood control. True in some bigger problems. Oh, let's take a look here. And trap shot is connecting. Trap dies here and TaToH can just happily continue repairing. True at pop limit, but look at that. Needs to build some more houses. Sometimes you completely miss that, especially in DM. When do you ever build houses in the late game? Probably never. You're sitting on so many castles most of the time. Look at that. Castles count still at 5 for True. He doesn't think that he needs more, but actually he's replenishing quite nicely already. True has only 2 castles. Oh, only 2 castles. That makes way more sense. 5 TCs here. Thank you for telling me how to read. And bombard cannon can be saved. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 5 HPs to left. TaToH goes for the repair. Coming over from the left-hand side again here. Is he trying to go for the raid? Is he trying to go for some snipes? Seems like didn't really know what to go for. Auto aggros towards the villager, but should lose all his life there. 3 traps still moving forward. Another castle around there. Those hussars shouldn't really get too much done once the Genoese are continuing to fire. 3 traps, 1 bombard cannon. Not the easiest thing to engage. And not the easiest thing to get killed. Bombard cannon is dying. That's good enough for True. Is True going to have some problems producing Genoese? Not unlikely, right? There's 1 castle over here at the left-hand side. 1 castle over here. Question is Genoese the key unit? I wouldn't be surprised. TaToH very aware. Look at that one. Saw the bombard cannon and got rid of the unpacking process there. Did pack again and sending those traps to a bit more safety. Gets the raids at the top and it just feels like TaToH is leapfrogging forward quite nicely. 3 traps here. Maybe finding another angle. Maybe goes for that hill again and goes for the castle there. But I also would like to see the continued push through the center. Goes for the bombard cannon. Do we see some kills? And oh god, all 3 shots already missing. 1, 2, 3. Finds the kill. And I think it would have been all the traps even killing. But this is bad for TaToH. We'll lose the traps. Genoese at the back now. Where is his Hussar count? He has 46 Hussars, but they seem to be far in the back. Also 13 idols right now. 21 for True, so the raids really did hurt him. As you can see, Hussars all around here. And still some idols, some Arbalest there in the back. Will be prepared against the upcoming raid, but still not what he wanted. 3 traps gone. True sits at 1k gold. Ooh, look at that one. Tries to expand to the wood line there. True still has some wood control there, so won't mind too much. That one is on the ugly side. TaToH pushed away at that angle. KD on villagers is 157 to 90. Whew. First game will already break the 1 hour mark here. TaToH 1 relic behind, but it feels like so far ahead when it comes to map control. Food price was still not at the bottom. Stone walls are allowed. Stone gates are not allowed in this tournament. Stone walls simply not really helping enough, right? I think people are underusing it. But it's so easy to break those, right? You already have all the tags. You can run around. You can go petards. You can go traps. You can go rams, bombard cannons. Yeah, it's a bit more of an investment, but still, most of the time, stone walls aren't holding for too long. And overtopping obviously happens so much quicker in those scenarios as well. TaToH goes for a massive fight here. Not really sure if he needed that one. I think if he had like 3 traps behind this shooting, I would have really liked it, but this one felt a bit unnecessary. You use idle military hotkey in DM? I use it in RM and DM. That's a lot of farmers here that could be raided in the back. TaToH, oh, those 3 hussars will do work. Shrapnel dealing with that one at the left-hand side. TaToH grouping up some skirms here. Will clear those Genoese up quite easily. Good job. And another trap. True, in some problems. And this is simply the constant raids at all angles. Just making it so easy for TaToH to deal with all those traps, with all those castles over and over again. And I think, true, that might actually break him in the long run. That TaToH, look at that. Look at all his castles that he still has, right? He has 7 castles in the map. How do you really raid him? If you want to run in, you're always taking some volleys. You always reduce your hussar count before that one. And therefore, TaToH will survive way better. Sees it coming already as well. And yeah, just makes it so much easier. While true, well, he has to send a real army to deal with it over and over again. Oh, that's a big army that's coming in. And TaToH right now, only Genoese. That's something I don't like too much. He needs a mix here. Will deal with those hussars, but I think the traps will die because he wants to save his Genoese. Will deal with the hussars quite nicely now, but hussar numbers simply from him non-existent. Castle will survive another day. And we see, true, still with solid hussar and skirm count. TaToH, 100 hussars in the queue, 40 on the field. But that is an overproduction. That's clearly an overproduction. 8k food actually in the queue in his stables. How many stables does he have? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, he has 13 stables, so production should be fine. Genoese versus Genoese fight. Something that True really doesn't want to do, because we already identified earlier that his bottleneck might be his Genoese production eventually. Only having 2 castles there, 17 on the field. TaToH dives in again. Not a big fan of that one. I don't think he will get too much done there. TaToH selling some more food. He could even sell way more. As I said, 8k is still in the bank for him. Now another bombard cannon out. Goes for the stone in the center, and actually not too little left. 350 there. Whew. Hussar raid at the left-hand side. Dancer flies in with 10 gifted sub. Thank you, my man. Hope you're enjoying the show. Thank you for your support over and over again over all the channels. True support of Age of Empires. Hussars in there again. We'll find maybe 2 villager kills. Genoese will obviously deal with them quite easily. And 2 villager kills indeed is what they will get. Meanwhile, not too much siege. Oh, a bombard cannon is so costly at this stage of the game. And even more wood salt that was not at the bottom. Interesting. TaToH 4k in the bank. True 6k in the bank. Hallelujah. And another TC there. I think I wouldn't mind seeing like 2-3 towers dropped once he gets that stone. KD wise, TaToH solid 150 ahead. Not the most important thing though. Hussars dealing with this one quite easily. Genoese numbers way too low. Numbers in general way smaller. And True, well, he needs to think about the long game. Where is he getting wood from? Over here, not really. Right hand side, that's kind of it. That's kind of it. True will run out of wood, guys. 97 hussars in 1 stable. Yeah, that's you misreading the stats. It is 97 hussars in the queue, and 1 stable is producing at that very moment, right? If you're pop 199, obviously only 1 stable can produce. Now you see, he's dropping in population, and now suddenly 11 stables can produce. Oh, that could be some dead villagers. True sees it in time, runs away. Genoese raid again. Not sure if I really like Genoese. I think I want to see Hassa raid there. That raid so often now. TaToH close to killing 200 villagers this game. Goes for another raid at the left-hand side. But not much there. Not much there. And TaToH actually should chop the outside wood now. Shouldn't really go for those wood lines. Those are all the safe wood lines, right? Go for the one at the left-hand side. Go for the one on the far right. And that's indeed what he is doing. Contest those. Nothing in the queue for True. Well, now some Hussars, some Skirms, some Pikemen. But he's not really the guy that goes for the massive queues, as I tried to explain earlier. I feel like sometimes players force the traps too much on the castles. Would you say that in some situations you could get more value with them by destroying production buildings? Not really. Look at the wood count. If you kill 10 stables, that's 0 effect. If you kill a castle, that's massive. Relic count in the overlay here, my man. 111 Hussars in the queue now, 45 on the field. Trap still dealing with that castle, and I think it will eventually fall, and then we're down to 1 castle against only 7. TaToH's army value 8k, True sits at 7k, goes for another raid. I think TaToH, oh yeah, I love those walls. I love those walls. I just wanted to say, maybe some walls here could have been nice. He goes for the other ones, and that will be good. That will be good. Houses around here. There's always mirror in this tournament. No! Game 2 and 3 will be non-mirrors. And let's see how much damage are those taking. Oh yeah, already heavily weakened. As you can see, 2 going down, 3 going down, and the others so much weaker. While TaToH just moves in and can get the kills. Oh. Some pikemen now being mixed in. Not a good sign in a... Oh, that is a slaughter. Hallelujah. Oh, that's so many scums going down. Oh, not even the best positioning here for TaToH. Clicked on the farms, actually, but so many skirms dying here. TaToH will take that hill quite nicely. Oh, what a good job by him. And True at pop 150. 1 hour, 15 minutes, and TaToH, he had some crazy games in the other rounds. An over 2-hour game against Brew as well. Serengeti, not a single tree was left there, and now it's looking good for our player from Spain. 150 Hussars in the queue, something he should really fix, honestly. This is just not the way how to play, right? He's still queuing up more villagers in a spot where he should make more space for his army, actually. Now 2 traps moving in, a bit on the ambitious side, or True will just jump on those, and I think he will find the kills. Yeah, a lot of Hussars will lose their lives because now the Genoese are coming over, but I still think he will be fine with buying himself some time. 1 trap down, the other trap down now as well. Hussars are retreating. Pop 150 against 200 though. And TaToH, I think if he just sold, what is that, 12k food, guys. 12k food in the bank of not in the bank, in the queue of TaToH. I think that's a misplay. We'll get a reasonable fight here. Everything in Genoese that he kills, he has to be happy. Is Team Game DM a thing? Yeah. In December we had a 3v3 tournament that actually my team won with True. I didn't play a lot though. Improvise played as well. And Rage, the guy in the finals as well. And Suomi actually became second. Roomstock, Zupi, Velez, the Max. Pretty nice stuff there. And also we'll have some show match on Sunday between the loser bracket finals and the grand finals. We will have some deathmatch team games flying in as well. Code Finn indeed. We did also have the code playing there. And TaToH takes game number 1 with a really strong performance here. Holy moly, after True got that hill so early, TaToH kind of dwindled him down. Look at that one. What a beautiful base. So many farms here in the back. What a crazy, crazy game for sure. The side attack there, True didn't really use his army for such a long time. And then bombard cannons just felt so much better. The market use and somehow getting to that gold. And this gold was just so good for TaToH. Then more wood control. Pretty happy for my boy. Although I love both of them, right? I did train a lot with True in the first days of the main event. So, yeah, love him to death as well. Well. Building KD, pretty favorite for Mr. TaToH here. And that's due to all his traps. Got so many castle kills as well. In the end, 200 more kills. Food count? Actually, yeah, a solid 15k more. Wood was relatively even. Some more gold, some more stone for TaToH. And relic gold gave him 2k more. So TaToH is solid. Control of the extra gold there was nice for him. The year of TaToH? Well, we will see about that one. And yeah, solid job there. Pretty happy that we were able to witness that one. Now, we will go into the non-mirror matches. It will be True deciding on 2 civilizations and a map. And TaToH can decide on what he wants to go for. Don't know what to watch, man. Nico vs. Fire or DM World Cup? DM World Cup. Or just open both streams. Why not? Is True also big in RM? Not really. And we will go for Arabia, Hans against Goth. 1 minute 20 to go. You in the chat will tell me, what would you go for? Hans or Goth on Arabia? Okay, most of you think Goth, and it seems like TaToH is agreeing with you. He is indeed picking Goth. True, though, a master of hunts, and will play this one quite aggressively. We will see that one, and we'll obviously get what we call a golden army. TaToH opening with 6 barracks here, then lots of houses. That will be the tricky factor here, and we see quite some stables and archery ranges. You don't go for any barracks in this matchup. And the market, we will see him sell quite some wood, quite some food there for sure. And TaToH should open with a halberdier. Oh, actually goes halberdiers exclusively. I don't like that one too much. Oh, that makes the game so easy. And oh no, villager already down. Second villager. Oh, survived there as well. Or survived at all. And TaToH goes for halberdiers only? That's not a thing, TaToH. No, you need to mix in some Harskulls as well. So TaToH is not raiding at all. Oh, that will make the development of True so easy, so easy. Opens with some Tarkans because they produce faster. But obviously will die a bit quicker to Halberdiers, but only a small difference. And look at that one, also kills the Palisade quite nicely. Villager is saving himself. Good job, Reno. And now the question will be, what are we doing and how strong is the army going to be? Not a lot of archer ranges. This is not the craziest production here. Already 2 on gold, another 1 on gold there, expanding there. That is not the pressure that I was expecting from Mr. True, I have to say. And this could be a pause or some lag. Whew. I'm not really sure what's happening here. Okay, that was a lag and we are back at it again. And you can see some army moving forward now. TaToH sits at 73 army, while we see 38 from True. I like the spot here that TaToH is putting himself into. Now Halberdiers at the front. Now after the Paladins are dying, we only have those Huskarls over that will deal with those CA. Good one for him, and True with 40 population. This is such a weird build-up by him. I've never seen this approach by a Hun player before. So weird. 74 Paladins in the queue, 42 heavy CA. And TaToH needs to make sure to queue up some proper farms here. Obviously wants to go for the TC first. And True now coming over with the raids. 40 population behind. TaToH, not enough houses here. Not enough houses out of 110 only. We need to see higher numbers there. And maybe finish those houses at the front first before we go for the castle would be an option. Nice snipe there. Sunny villager count 9 to 16 and more villagers are falling. 7 to 1 the KD there. TaToH getting some raids in over at the right hand side though. Has enough TC set up pretty soon. But for now, army value 7k to 6.4k. And as we can see, gold amount here. 57% of the army value is gold for True. On TaToH's side, only 22%. Now taking another fight here. Halberdiers should be fine at the front. Now send some Huskarls over to deal with the CA. Could be an option. Getting Shrek'd over there at the left-hand side. That army won't be enough. Oh, True's getting into better and better position. Suddenly, he's heavily ahead in population. TaToH, no queue? What is happening here? TaToH has 3 units in the queue. Now 11 units in the queue. He's not properly producing. Press the shift key, my man. You have 10k resources, 8k, 10,000 food, 8,000 gold. And he should have 50 more units. No, TaToH. No, where's the production? Press, click, produce units. Now he is doing it. But look at that. That should have been 90 more units on the field. Goth produce in no time. Oh no, oh no. TaToH should be ahead by 50 population, not 50 behind. Oh, TaToH there. Obviously, we can lose grip of that one so easily, right? Fighting at 3 different areas. You're trying to set up your eco behind this one. But Huskar production and Halberdiers need to be set up there. Oh, Gotti. And now so much control for True. And he gets to the golden army that he wants to get to. 150 pop. Oh no. I fear a bit for TaToH here. 9-minute game, 50 population behind. And True just runs around, gets more gold. Also remember, a Goth player doesn't really need to focus too much on relics at all here. Simply because of the Hunt's bonus that you reduce the relic efficiency by 50%. More villagers falling here. That is villager kill. 14 to 17. Castle is still not up. TaToH still not at the enough houses to go for his population limit for Goth here. Now falls back a bit more. Q is flying in and all of a sudden he lost so much map control. Armies coming over. Farm setup is simply not there. 50 villagers would be what he has in the queue. Now goes for the Siege Workshop there. That's what I love. Big fight here and Castle still not up. Paladins could maybe focus this one down. Not really. Paladins are moving in. Big army here at that side. Not even being used in this major fight. I think this one is a good one for TaToH though. Halberdiers should be doing some reasonable job. Indeed, that's what's happening. True needs to disengage, and that's what he's doing. But disengaging is so easy while he gets another raid in here at the top. Market is blocked here. 4k gold there. He probably even wants to buy some food. Something we very rarely see. And more raids now. And TaToH not really getting onto the food eco that he wants to. As you can see, no more production now. 13 more villagers, but that is it. True getting all the control. Extra gold spot here, extra gold spot there. Gets into that gold. Already farm eco that he doesn't really need that much in comparison. Set up quite nicely. 66 villagers on gold. Quick wall here. Could have been something lovely. Not really happening. TaToH buying food quite heavily here. As you can see, 1,000 food bought for himself. Goes for some more army. I think just going villagers exclusively could have been a good play for him. Has 8 TCs. 4 castles right now. And tries to stabilize. In the very long game, if Rolled is running out, Goth are becoming really, really good again. Oh. True needs to run away, loses some CA. TaToH has to be happy with that one. Population is even now 111 military to 70. Army value, as you can see, still way better for the Hunt player though. And a push through the center, not a lot of siege with that one though. Army is running away. And True, he is grouping up ahead in the middle there. That's a bit surprising to me. Intercepting quite some reinforcements over here at the left-hand side. Finds another kill. KD 2-1. Look at that. Hallelujah. 470 to 230. True has to be happy with how this one is going. TaToH gets a castle up. And he is fine, right? If he thinks, okay, I just need to get on to 60-70 farmers. And then I should be in a fine spot. This is the moment where he should start sending villagers on food as well. And I don't think more Halberdiers or...
Nearly energy, nearly energy, nearly energy, nearly energy.
Or Huskarls should really be produced. Castle might even fall. 600 HP. TaToH at 500 stone. I think this one will get killed. He's focusing this one down. More villagers in the queue. 50 farmers. So he will get food quite nicely now. 200 food on that castle. 200 HP on that castle. Forces him away. True goes for that gold here. Whose gold is that one? That's actually one of True's. Wow. That is one of TaToH's gold. TaToH's gold. Yeah, that is True's gold. That is really far away. Really unfortunate gold for him. And TaToH gets into population. TaToH gets onto population. Castle up here now. Raid, nice quick wall there. We see the barracks, we see the siege workshop, and that army is trapped. The Reno, good job by TaToH for sure, and get some houses behind there as well. The army could still squeeze through there, but castle is around to deal with that one. Good job. Let's see if he snipes that monk. I wouldn't be surprised. Would be a true thing, but no, he's just disengaging. And I think from here on, TaToH should be in the better spot. Is this really the matchup that True wanted to offer? Feels like a bit of an unprepared one. Maybe it is the one he trained a lot and felt comfortable in both directions. We have seen Goth being the heavy favorite so far. 80% win rate. Apparently that matchup was offered 10 times already. 8 times we had Goth winning. 2 times we had Hunt winning. Obviously some different maps were included as well. For example, I think on 4 legs, Goth are even better. Two Rams only, not really what I want to see. Army 100 military now by True. That is just crazy. 11k to 6k army value. If we take the big fight, would go heavily in favor of True. Who's still blocking that gold. Doesn't have gold here. Goes for a raid again. No thinks better of it. He would win that fight quite nicely, but simply doesn't have the siege with it. Is he now committing? Really doesn't want to. He really doesn't want to. Huskarls moving in again. Maybe some Tarkans for the defense could be a thing. Big fight here. Good one for TaToH. Deals with all the CA quite easily with all his Huskarls. And yeah, True can't even get into that. TC has to run away. Takes the fight in the center again. That's a pretty good, strong army. But CA numbers simply not there to deal with all the Halberdiers, I feel. Uh-oh, Paladins are now moving in. CA in the front. Okay, microed back quite nicely. Halberdier numbers are falling. Huskarls arriving a bit on the later side. But I think TaToH can just trade this one off. 60 farmers there might be enough in the long run. Unless True wins this one right here. But I don't see that one happening. 120 population. True at only 60 villagers. What is happening here? Did he overboom? Did he underboom? Might be a thing. Only 5 on gold. That one ran dry. He is out of gold. And this one has to be the end. This has to be the end. A Hunt player without any gold? What is he going to do against a Goth player? What is he doing against a Huskarl Halberdier mix? I think there's not an option. I think this is looking really, really good for TaToH. True lost 85 villagers. Maybe that was the game-winning move for TaToH behind the scenes. Getting the big raids in. Some more paladins at the top. Should find some kills. TaToH actually at 3 relics, technically. Obviously efficient like 2.5 relics. 1.5 relics. Moves in again. That is the gold of TaToH. Doesn't really care that much about it though. Look at that. That's still lots of gold here. Send some Harbidiers back and is dealing with that castle. I think True will be in a world of pain. How is he getting onto proper numbers? Now get some gold here at the front. Another relic there. Gold and stone still to be taken. And Haskell should be winning that one with the help of the castle. TaToH still at pop 287 military. Is a bit of an overproduction there in the back with the waypoints. But has to be happy with how this one is going. And once this gold runs dry, and shouldn't be too long, I think True is out of options. All this is gone. True at pop 80 against 200. And he might be shaking his head. He is losing the Civ matchup that he offered. True going in as one of the top favorites in this tournament. Seed number 4. TaToH, who didn't play any DM between Deathmatch World Cup 3 and 4. And TaToH is leading 2-0 here. Oh man. No Scorpion versus Goth? Well, you don't have heavy Scorpion at Hunts. So that makes a lot of sense actually, that he didn't go for them. Military, KD plus 300 there for True. It just felt like at this spot, he didn't have enough siege. Right? And also, that felt like such a big economy approach by True. So late with the archery ranges. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Who's seed 3? Leash. Relic gold for TaToH. 3 relics there. Food count 17k to 11k. Got so many villager kills as well. That was just lovely for him. Oh man. Oh man. Rage, which seed? I think he was seed 5? I think seed 5, yeah. Crazy timeline. Well, DM, right? So we'll see stuff like that multiple times. Okay, now TaToH's turn to offer... Who did the seeding? We as a group. Like Polar, True, me. I think the code did give his input as well. Broslin. Yeah. So all of the admins except Robo and Dehis, basically. What a timeline. Big comeback by TaToH? It's not really a comeback, right? Do you expect TaToH to offer a much less classic matchup? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh man, the M players losing in their own tournament. Where's H Wonder to call them clowns when you need him? TaToH will offer something with demos. Let's see about that one. Oh. TaToH is actually offering Arabia. And TaToH is offering at something I did offer as well. And I did train it a bit with TaToH. He is offering Vikings and Italians. What do you think True went for? Arabia, Vikings, Italians. What should True go for? I see Vikings, 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 Italians, Vikings, Italians, 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 Vikings, Vikings, Vikings. Italians, 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 Italians. Okay, nice that we see such a nice mix. Viper did decide to pick Italians against me. He probably didn't know how strong Vikings are. I think Vikings were considered weaker, but then we had Brew coming up with a beautiful strategy of a club that is basically designing your base very compact and getting castles up, getting the market, getting onagers and siege, and then win the game in that way because you have a stronger pop 200 army. Closing my window and we can jump into the game here. Vikings shoot more to the Emmers. I'm not sure about that one. I think True is a guy who loves like those ram, berserker side attacks. So I think he will play it really tough to defend for the Italian player, who will be TaToH. And we're jumping into the action. Azar and Lightcav kissing each other in the center. And look at... No way. True opens one barracks. One spearman. Okay, and he plays... This is interesting. Okay. So this is the castle approach that we talked about. But this one is like really open. TaToH on the other side. One barracks. Didn't really finish the second barracks, so his condo production won't be fast. Some champions here for the defense, and it feels like the castle could finish. Castle there at the top. TaToH is getting the full market, selling stone, selling wood, selling food. So good job on that end. Now castle in the back as well. Not sure if a castle will actually do too much. I think castles are mainly for trap production. 3'd out castles? No. They will just go up and we won't see any villager losses. What TaToH should do is now get castles up here, here, at that angle, and just completely surround. Like what Viper had going for himself, like I played also the defensive game, but Viper had a massive hill here surrounded by 2 woodlines. So he had the perfect base to defend there. And I still think that if I played it correctly, I should have won as Vikings. So TaToH should get lots and lots of map control. We'll have the higher population for quite some time. But eventually the better army, most people are thinking, belongs to Vikings. Will TaToH find 2 victories with the Italians in the first 3 games? Some army moving around here, expecting some castles there, but TaToH did go for the more defensive castles. Onager shot number 1. Oh, TaToH runs fully into that one. Look at how hurt that army is already. One arbalest only dies. Okay. Hand cannoneers not a thing? No. Hand cannoneers are horrible. Bad against onagers, bad against rams. Not that great against berserks even. I think arbalest is the way to go here. No stable opening versus Vikings? Well, maybe you didn't know, but Vikings are incredibly good against cavalry. So yeah, I think that would be a massive mistake to go for a stable opening there. Maybe one stable to get some raids in, but that would have done 0 against what True was doing here. We're still controlling quite a lot here. Gets 1 relic. Could have been even more greedy trying to go for that relic at the side. Controlling that one as well. So we'll get a nice advantage. Something that shouldn't really happen, I would say. Strat is really all in from True at the beginning? I don't think so. That is pretty much all in. I think he is just waiting for himself and should have the better army. Oh no. And TaToH didn't have the onager set up. Oh no. Oh, I think TaToH should have rewatched how Viper played it against me. This is the push that should never ever happen. Oh, you need to have like 3 onagers behind here. Instead of having those castles up at the side, TaToH needed the siege workshops a bit earlier in the front. And now True, well, he's still 50, 60 army count behind, don't get me wrong. But as you can see, even that shows you that he's ahead in army value right here. Holy moly. Simply because the siege is so much better, but let's take a look here. Arbalest now microing away. Champions are moving in, taking that fight. Obviously worse against the berserks. Moving in. Onager dying before it can get a shot off. And TaToH still 70 population ahead. But now it just feels like the swarm of the berserks should be, I don't want to say unstoppable, but at least really, really strong. And between every engagement, they're just healing themselves up quite nicely. Oh, that's a bit of an overcommittal, I would say. TaToH now moves in, gets an Onager kill, gets another Onager kill, and now the Ram's a bit at the front. True, getting a bit over-aggressive here, what it feels like. TaToH is pop limit while True is sitting at 80. We only need traps now. If TaToH gets some traps out, he has 3 traps out, 1 in the queue, 1 bombard cannon. Maybe TaToH is pushing in here and going for the kill. Oh man, oh man. Ooh. Oh no, but those traps are idle. Okay, now he sends them over. Needed them a bit earlier. Don't count True out. He still has a solid Q, and as we said earlier, pop 200 might feel a bit better for him. Lots of Arbalest though by Mr. TaToH. Onagers now. I think TaToH needed some more bombard cannons to deal with those Onagers. Moves in. 1 Onager down. Second Onager in danger. Queues for the third one. Won't find that kill. Arbalest still doing a good job behind the scenes. Onager count really scary though at 5 right now. Arbalest are going back. Oh, still the patrol from earlier. Need to disengage. And all those traps are falling. Nice ground attacks here against the Berserks. Second nice ground attack here. But Onagers of TaToH are dying and still pushing in. And all of a sudden populations are even. And that's why we said Vikings just feel so much stronger in this one. Onager shots. Not going to happen. Castle focusing those down quite nicely. Even population now. Where the True... Oh, the Rams are all going back. This is the moment where he could have gone in. Oh no, oh no. TaToH still relic in the back. I don't like how he's positioning his monasteries. And I don't like how he's killing his own army. Whew. Horrible Berserker control. Oh, welcome Michelangelo. You're probably new to the game. And maybe it's your first time watching Deathmatch. How many times do you think people trained this over and over to control it on a higher speed with 140 army? New? Well, I would assume that with your statement, right? Or you're just extremely ignorant, but I think I didn't want to assume that. I rather would have assumed they're playing it wrong. Okay, then you're just ignorant. Okay, let's focus on the game then. And, well, Rams here at the front. Let's take a look. Oh, Onager shot against TaToH could be massive. Oh, it's that one. And now Berserk's coming from the side. TaToH needs to retreat. No Onager here. Maybe this one can get the kill. No, won't find it. Whew. Trap at the front. Oh, so exciting, that one. And Ram did die. Both players now at population cap. TaToH gets 1 relic. Already has 1 in the bank. Make it 2. You're already top 15 DM. Okay, where are you in this tournament then? If you are top 15 DM. Please just... please just stop it. Thank you. Okay, Arbalest now still dancing here. Oh, Ram go here. Oh, that's a lovely one. Double Siege Workshop obviously won't do too much once the Rams are attacking. What's TaToH's win condition? Well, I think very long game. Hussars are actually pretty good. So that could be nice. He has more map control, or at least he should have more map control. Actually not really happening here. Bombard cannon's pretty exposed. Arbalest are trying to get away. Onager will get a shot into the own Berserks. And... is forcing this one back. Ram go over here. Is looking pretty good as well. That castle might fall. Berserks around here. Did get that TC down. Okay. Good job. And TaToH all of a sudden it feels like he only has a quarter of the map control. Oh man, oh man, oh man. True, with a nice opening here with the triple castle. Love that. Okay, Michelangelo, I said, please stop. You didn't. See ya never. Berserks look so crazy strong in deathmatch. Well, there's so many units that are obviously pretty good against Berserks, but Italians don't really have the greatest answer, right? Champions losing unit, Arbalest, good against them, but then again, not that great against Siege. So you need to have a pretty tough to control army composition. Arbalest microing back here, army positioning, pretty nice for TaToH. Pretty nice for TaToH, focusing down those at the front down now, but the Ramgo is continuing, 30 population behind, all the raids are coming in. TaToH now switching on to Hussars, not the craziest food eco, and that castle is surviving for now, but now a trap is coming. 44 Berserks on the field, 20 more on the queue, 53 farmers for Mr. True, and he is getting gold slowly. Look at all those beautiful farms here in the back as well, all touching each other. Exactly what you love to see. And gets to the extra gold now, all the cast control. TaToH is getting back to pop limit, but it just feels like it's trading off so gold intensely as well. Jumps into that castle. Rams will die. TaToH out of siege to kill the castle though. One bombard cannon in the queue. Berserks moving in here. TaToH still holding strong here. Love that one. Needs to see some repair. Not going to happen for now. But oh, a bit when they head against the wall. Now the repair with lots of villagers. That was quite some losses. Do Italians have fully upgraded Hussars? Well, we can take a look at those stats and see that Italians have every single upgrade in the book when it comes to the blacksmith. And obviously, they have husbandry and bloodlines. On the other side, Vikings still lacking quite a bit, so their light cap will be horribly bad. Not having the last armor, not having bloodlines, and not having Hussar upgrades. So probably something we want to avoid is the trash war if we are a Vikings player. And okay, Onage account now solid for TaToH. We'll deal with this one quite easily if he actually decides to shoot. If he decides to shoot, does a ground attack against all the Berserks. I like that one even more. Great move by him. Berserks are not going to achieve too much anymore, but Ram trying to revenge some of his friends. Onagers, only 3 surviving. TaToH with a nice hold here. And True things, yeah, that didn't work. Let's retreat. And yeah, that is the so tough to control army at all angles, right? And True now preparing that one at the right hand side again. And then it gets so ugly. So ugly to control all this. And Hussars are not a thing against Berserks. Champions are not a thing against Berserks. And Arbalests, well, 6 Arbalests are not really a thing either, so that Siege Workshop will be broken. Kind of need Onagers behind that one. And the beautiful thing, right, as we mentioned, they're healing up now in between the fights, so they will stay annoying while we see another fight here. TaToH is moving in at the left-hand side, but that won't be the craziest thing. I think Italians are in a losing position here. 25 on gold, Berserk Q is still long, and TaToH is now opened at that angle. Relics, well, not really exposed, but could be a nice angle of attack. True obviously doesn't know about them just yet. Open map DM seems so stressful. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. TaToH finally building a castle here. Hoping to get some more peace at that angle. Won't be that easy. I wouldn't be surprised if True finds the time to put like 2-3 traps here, pressure a bit more, or just prepares another attack. And this time Onager count severely reduced. 1 Onager on the field, 2 bomber cannons in the queue. And that castle, well, I think will hold, but will lose quite some HP. And TaToH is not floating too much gold. But we see some harassment here eventually again. True is going for that one, and yeah, disengage again. 50 Berserks on the field. We'll go for some more queued up here. As you can see, 28 more. We'll find some more villager kills quite easily here. And True, where is he attacking again? No Rams queued up here. A bit surprised. probably thinks this one is still open, but we'll get the surprise. TaToH knows, okay, I will lose all those villagers. Just drops off the gold, accepts his fate there. And True, happy to take some more control at that angle. TaToH with lots of stables here is pushing in that angle now. Oh, that's a big army. 94 army against roughly 70 for True. And yeah, that's not the siege that I wanted to see. More berserks. A bit out of position. Castle here wants to control the gold. Game stabilizing a bit. 30 minutes into this one. Yeah, TaToH actually is now trying to play the very long game. Indeed, if we are completely out of gold, then I think Hasa's becoming really good. But True, he's setting himself up with 70 farmers and he will start selling food all day long now. He will wait for fights, sell food. He might be the best player when it comes to running out of gold in DM. He's just so efficient to get a high food count, have his beautiful farms, sell all the food, getting to more champs, in this case more berserks, and just getting all the control. And well, that's what I've been saying. Though, and that's what I've been saying in Deathmatch World Cup 3, and then remember the 2.5 hour game that TaToH actually won. So maybe I was wrong. Let's get back onto this angle. Traps around, so castle did go up, but won't give him too much gold control. I think maybe just mining some gold here and then getting away could be an option, but no. Oh, True wants to contest this, and I think he will do quite easily here. 39 berserks, they will move in, I believe. Not sure what... This one is not really the best one. That's kind of me in group projects. Like everyone doing the work and I'm like, yeah, we'll get there tomorrow. And then, oh, you already did all the clear up? Okay, well, make sure to put my name on the worksheet as well. Thanks, guys. And then running away again. Champions around here. Uh-oh, that's kind of a trap, TaToH. Ooh, need to find another angle here and... Ooh. Berserks are really good against cavalry. Nables, they will tickle the trap a bit. Then probably run back again. And now taking the engagement again. Arbalest will probably jump into the castle. And True will take this engagement. Pop 200. 75 berserks, even more than that in the queue, as you can see. And taking this engagement, some berserks going for this trap. And has to be happy with how this one is going. Will get the extra gold. Still big raid here in the back. Berserks will deal with this one eventually. Queues up some more villagers. Knows that he will lose some. Nice moves. TaToH at pop 160. And this one feels like... the longer it goes and the more control we have for True, the better it looks. TaToH now completely out of food as well, out of gold as well. 6 on gold. True sits and 13 on gold. Probably wants to go back here. Where did all the villagers go? Did he lose all the builds? Only Arbalest. Didn't he have villagers there? I'm a bit surprised. More berserks around, and yeah, he sends another group over there from the left hand side. Love that move. Berserk count 60, 70 more in the queue. True wants to take that hill. With what villagers? Okay, he's sending some farmers from far left. Oh, that's not the great fight for True. Does he want to take this one? Feels like he still wants to commit. Hussars are traded off. That's an easy kill for True, but with 2 castles and all those arbalists behind, Berserks are obviously melting eventually. And Berserks not finding the kill here, regrouping themselves, going back. Goes for some more raids, goes for another attack at the right hand side. And oh, that's indeed what I said earlier. That's the beauty of the Vikings, right? And they can just go so much more wild. And yeah, you see, True realizing that castle will be tough for me to defend. So let's try to find a better angle. And that will be a big go here with the Berserks. A bit late though. The Berserks are a bit late. Oh no, he will lose some of the Rams. Ooh. Oh no, oh no. Maybe traps would have been the play here. And yeah, those Rams are all dying before they can get the fight in. Oh no, some army chilling there. How important is the lack of guilds for Vikings? I don't think a lot. Three more Rams, more Berserks here. I think I don't like 3 Ram goals. I think I rather would like to see like 5 or 6 Rams. Now gets debated a bit. Onager around. Oh. Onager, did TaToH spot that one? Seems like it. And is dealing with those again. Oh, those hussars are dying, so Onager still survives. Castle here, still alive as well. Onager might be coming around. Might actually get the kill here still. Oh man, so much happening here. Finally the trap at that angle. And Arbalest, I think they are holding this. Another move with the Berserks. True selling endless amount of food. Only gets 14 gold, while TaToH gets 17 gold. Don't show the Onager. Don't show the Onager. Or does he want to make one shot happen? No, he wanted to hide it. Now focuses that Hussar. Tries to get the Onager away again. Another move in. 2 Rams. That's what I'm saying, right? He's scratching it, but he's not killing. Hussar's moving in. Trap is surviving. Indeed, he is. It feels like a bit too little siege every go. Finally, that trap dies. Castle survives. 600 HP. Berserk count still crazy. 70 and 40 more in the queue. True. Tried to position himself in between the Hussars and the traps, but TaToH will get the nice snipe there. Does it make sense to wall your farms in the back? Well, I wouldn't mind like something like this. Another wall like here. Something like that. Remember that we don't allow stone gates. So you can't go for the very easy wall off without a big investment, right? If you wall off here, it will block your development quite a bit. More Berserks from the side. Still feels like TaToH is having 30% of the map against 70 or something from True. Just constant movements. 1 trap in the queue, 3 Rams in the queue. Not what I want to see. Maybe True just thinks, okay, I'm ready to play the very, very long game here. The lumber camp. We'll lose some villagers, not the worst thing though. Finally the Arbalests are getting cleared up and the Berserks are dying as well. 70 still on the field, more in the queue. Every single time we see a big fight, I see that number at the top left somehow rising. And finally, this castle is falling. Where's the attack at the side? Not really happening. 1 trap only. True's playing it so incredibly patiently. Should TaToH consider hand cannoneers? Well, look at that gold count. He can afford a hand cannoneer right now. I don't think so. In general, I think hand cannoneers are not a great unit. Kellen can still build close to 3 castles as well. TaToH absolutely at the limit. Even repairs some more in there. Goes for another raid. Shouldn't really work. I would love to see some wall-offs here. And yeah, those Hussars won't live for too long. That raid is not going to happen with that HP amount. Rams are around again, but focusing on the stable instead of the castle here. I think maybe go from that angle and that castle falls. And oh, that's not looking too pretty for TaToH. That's not looking too pretty, and that area will be so open now. Oh, I think that could be the start of the end. The beginning of the end. And, oh, not even sending those villagers in properly. Monk wanted to convert, but then thought better of it. Jumps into the TC now. TaToH at pop 170, True at 190. And I think True will win this one. And from there on, we go on to only mirror matches, which should suit True a bit more, in my opinion. TaToH goes for another raid. That castle being repaired again. Did TaToH actually buy stone? Feels a bit like it, but so many villager losses now. Hallelujah. Goes for the market in the back. Not the most important thing. Actually only killing 175 wood there. With 10k wood in the bank. TaToH won't care too much, but more and more kills here, surely. And TaToH's population will just fall quite heavily. And yeah, the castle defense is just too good. More berserks streaming in here. Abeles, okay, nice numbers. No, nice numbers. Luring those away. Now just running around here. Oh, TaToH. Such a micro nerd. But, well, True doesn't want to have any of that. Disengages now. And, well, doesn't have has 82 farmers, but only 2k wood. Gets another slice in there. Hussars coming over for the raids. And Berserks is not really the unit that you want to have for defending, right? Yeah, they're really good, but they're kind of your attacking unit. Would Skirms do better than Hussars against Berserks? Well, he's not really fighting with the Hussars against the Berserks, right? He's fighting with the Arbeles and trying to run around and debate with the Hussars. TaToH has over 20 idols. Well, will always happen, right? Has some in the castles, I would assume. The raids were really annoying. Pop 140. Those Hussars are dying as well. And 16 more villagers in the queue. So True really wants to increase those numbers. Now mixes in some skirms himself. Did add some archery ranges really late in this game. Castle up there eventually. Still some gold to mine. 300, 600, 750. 750 there. Could a regicide DM be possible? I think that's an option, yeah. But I wouldn't really know what it's adding. Except maybe some crazy comebacks that are a bit undeserved. Or some sudden kills. It's like, for casters, I think we would miss so many King Snipes as well. And suddenly the game is over. Is Pike for Viking an option? I think Berserks are way better than Pike. Oh no, oh no. Oh, unfortunate trap loss there. We'll get maybe one kill in return. Left hand side is being repaired. Right hand side. Okay, 1-for-1 trade. Don't think those Berserks will find too much more. Skirms holding here. 88 farmers against 55. Berserks now going for the kill on the monastery. That is a nice one. Wouldn't be surprised to see a monk queue up here pretty soon. Look at that one. Selling some. No Berserks more in the queue. Okay, okay, okay. Great job. Thank you. And kills that monastery as well. TaToH, as I said, enough wood, so won't mind about that one. But simply not getting any gold income right now. Plus, also needing to build a monk is what really hurts. Arbeles microing back. It just feels like True will stream it over and over again. Every time I look at a different angle on the minimap, it's just another group of Berserk streaming in. Okay, no monk in the queue. Okay, TaToH still has a monk. He is healing right here. So can pick those up quite easily. I'll right click on the castle now. Oh, and dies after still finishing the trap there. And TaToH, well, he can't be too happy with that one. Castle count now 8 for Mr. True. 3 for TaToH only. Still getting that gold with 2 villages. 97 farmers. Now no more Berserks in the queue. Monk picking up those relics. Monastery far in the back now. Think TaToH's dying slowly? I think so as well. 73 Berserks. Think what True needs to do though. Oh, look at those massive stone walls. So they are an option. I think True should go for a frontal push now. Like 3 traps or like 6 rams and just move in. I think he has the way better army. Don't think TaToH can hold a full army v army push. We have 2 rams, 1 trap. It will take some time to get onto that though. Any chance for TaToH to turn this one around? If we have another half hour, as I said, Hussars are a really strong unit, right? TaToH's keeping his Arbalest alive, so he's dealing with those Berserks over and over again. He's getting some good raids in. Would be crazy to think if TaToH is actually putting this one back. Would be really crazy. He's back at pop 190. Don't tell me those Arbalests are actually going to do it. Both players are out of gold. Selling resources again. It's guilds versus no guilds. Something I think I've never really mentioned that in DM. Never really thought of that one in the long game. Obviously, we don't have mirror matchups. We don't have non-mirror matchups too often. So something you don't really think about too often. Now just dropping off the gold again. Mr. TaToH, 32 gold left to mine. Not the most important thing. Will be lots of villages dying here though. And siege count, still only 1 trap, 2 rams. Do you like those matchups with win 1 power unit or more 3-4 unit balance composition? I don't mind either. Obviously it's easier to play the 1 unit. And it's a bit more meme-ish, so I like that about it. The true test of skill is obviously controlling multiple armies. Does TaToH plan to play the wood game with all that wood banked up? Not really. I think that's just random. Simply did not get raided. I think TaToH True needs to do a better job of walling the map though. The reason he's floating 10k wood? Well, he didn't lose any wood units for quite some time, right? Arbalists were not killed. He didn't need to rebuild too many buildings. Nice split there with the Hussars. Getting the Onager kill. And tries to get away. And actually gets away with the Hussars there. Good job. Hussars now just dancing while the Arbalists are doing the damage from distance. Is True trying to engage into this one? Doesn't look like it. I honestly thought TaToH was dead. But now he's getting reasonable chances for me. Walling everything. I actually don't mind TaToH's spot. Finds another trap. Finds a castle kill. Simply having the 40 Arbalests still alive is so good for him. Why doesn't TaToH sell the wood? He doesn't need more gold right now. Just feels like RM players are better at multitasking. Yeah, that's not true. If you think about raiding, obviously an Italian player will always raid better than a Viking player. Ah, traps need to run. And yeah, that stopped again. TaToH's holding here. Okay, now I need to take actually a look at the wood count here for True. Holy moly, another 1 hour game. Those two are delivering so much. Crazy. Long games in this set? Yep. Best of 11 on Sunday could be exhausting, guys. Starting 18 GMT. No advantage for the winner bracket player when it comes to games. The advantage is that he only has to play 1 set on that day. The other player already has a best of 7 in his bones. Arbalest not shooting. Hussars alone don't really want to trade off. Skirms now being mixed in. 135 villages against 106. Skirms are dying. More raids here. Some push there, but no rams around. Usually not watching much DM. How long are matches usually? There's no usually. We had some 5-minute games in this tournament. We had lots of 10-minute games in this tournament. We had some over 2-hour games. Can't he go Genoese? Why? Genoese are worse than everything. Are you going to cast on Saturday and Sunday the games? Yep. The pause from casting, are you able to enjoy more than before the grind? Nope. Still love it pretty much the same. Yep. Weisenthal playing? He tried to qualify but failed. Do you prefer playing DM or RM? Tough to say. Probably DM team games, RM 1v1s. TaToH's composition should be the better long term. I kind of think so as well. Goes for more berserks here. Mr. True has 3 traps. Hasa raids coming in again. Villager KD. Actually, True killed more villagers. That's a bit surprising to me. I would have thought that's the other way around. True cutting TaToH's trees. Oh boy. Oh boy, we are playing the long game. TaToH has 1 forest there. Everything dry at that end. So we are now fighting for the trees at the bottom here. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And that Onager has to pay with its life. TaToH still running around. Oh god, he has to be loving his life here. Oh man, this will be a long one, guys. Don't even want to create some hype right now, because I know this is the one where you can maybe even take a small P break and we'll come back to a very even game again. 94 farmers against 70, both players looking really hot in that regard. I'm surprised True isn't messing skirms. Well, against 22 hustlers and 40 more in the queue. Doesn't sound like the best option. True at 166 pop. Seems to be a tough matchup for Vikings then. I think True at one point simply didn't go for enough siege. I think Vikings is the better civilization in this matchup. Just couldn't really use his berserk goals. And now, when the gold runs out, we feel that Hussars is simply the killer unit. TaToH had 41 Arbalest, actually increased that amount. And now for the first time in what feels like 45 minutes, TaToH actually moves out of his base and will try to make a counter-attack happen. Hussars coming over for the defense. Arbalest, don't want to eat any Onager shots. Skirm count, not that crazy. TaToH, endless amount of Hussars in the queue again. We did see in the game before him having an over 150 Hussar queue. Goes for the remaining 32 gold. Wouldn't it be worth wood investment for TaToH to wall the left with siege shops or something? What? Wall the left? No, you don't want to invest any more wood into walling. Like, wood might be the limiting factor in this game. Why pick Vikings? Because Berserk Ram kill Italians. Defense here by TaToH. Intercepting the skirms here by TaToH. Defending here. TaToH just every spot there I look here, his army is just used so nicely. How important access to bombard cannons in this matchup? I think it could be a good unit now, because True will not have a good army to really snipe. But I think with the very slow methodical pushes, a trap is actually good enough. Oh, this will be a close one. This could be some Arbalest dying for a change. And TaToH even buying some bought 100 stone. He's building a TC somewhere. Okay. Do both Civ have crop rotation? Ooh, that's something I'd never checked. Crop rotation for Vikings, crop rotations for Italians, and the other way around. Hazard's getting shreked by the Berserks at that end. TaToH sitting on the hill. Oh, where the other Arbalest? 58 Arbalest, where are they? Oh, going over there. Oh, that's bad for TaToH. Oh, needs to run. He needs to run. Oh, some losses. But will actually stay alive with some. 3 traps for True. 2 rams. Maybe he can make a go happen. I'm not really sure where he has a siege. Love the combined go. And TaToH moving out at the right hand side. Those are the rams. Where are the traps from him? I'm trying to find them. One is over there. Not sure if he really knows about those. Would this matchup be somewhat similar on hybrid maps like Golden Swan? No. Longboats are completely owning this one. Yeah. True, selling massive amount of food again. Queues up some more berserks. TaToH slowly pushing, and those are 2 rams that he really does not want to lose. It's important that they move out at the top. Oh, not happening. True's targeting TaToH's wood. Yeah, nice move. Nice relaxing style of casting. And not what I aim for, but simply what the game forces me into. Scams mix in, some berserks. I think this is not the best one for TaToH. Ooh, selling mass amount of food again, getting some gold. Queues up some more. Again, 100 hussars in the queue. This one I think should be way better for TaToH. Skirm count simply not high enough there. Berserk's getting microed down, and then all of a sudden the hussars are back and kicking again. That castle surely should fall behind this one. Meanwhile, big go at the bottom though, but I think TaToH is defending this one. Raid at the left hand side, stopped by Mr. True again. Castle I think will fall here. At what hussar to berserker ratio should hussar player take the fight? Oh, it's more complex than that, right? Sometimes you want to just decimate the berserk count at one spot to achieve anything else. And I obviously, I haven't done the math on that one. I think 3-1 hussars to berserk feels reasonable. Thing is, you don't have to take fights, right? You can always just go back. Castle here by True. Oh, interesting one. Okay, wants to control the 3 woodlines there. He plays the really long game. Well, we see Berserks going in for the trap kills. Good job there. Arbalest are microing away. TaToH, oh god, he has to be loving this one. Finds more kills. Now all the hussars are dying. Has to run away. Pop 180 against 180, but both players queuing up again. Would love to see some more skirms mix in. TaToH with a nice denial there. I'm not sure if hussars are winning 2-1 against berserks. Berserks are really crazy. Harp numbers are a bit down. Oh yeah, 28 only. Thoughts on your performance this tournament? Well, I thought I was skill-wise in the top 6 in the world. So placement-wise, I heavily underperformed. Obviously, I had to play seed number 1 and seed number 2 at the same day, back to back, with a really bad mindset after or during the first set. So, yeah, pretty disappointed. Are draws possible at some point? Technically, yes. The game doesn't allow draws, but I've seen people offer draws in some situations. Who's top 5 in DM? I made a video about that one, 1 week ago, introducing all the 32 players in the main event. You probably will enjoy that one. Are there many DM tournaments? For mixed rating, yes. For the top players, I would say 2 to 3 a year. Is there any DM team game tournaments? Yeah, we just had one $3,000 tournament in December. Where True, Rage, Improvise, Clemenzo, and I won. I only played one set though. And Suomi together with the coach got second. Pretty good tournament. Some games made it onto my YouTube. I had one game with over 100 Elite War Elephants because I got double sling in a 3v3. That was a pretty good one. Pretty good one. Also, we will play some deathmatch team games on Sunday between the loser bracket finals and the grand finals. The War Elephant one was epic. Nice. Why Italians in deathmatch? TaToH offered. Italians against Vikings. Only 25 berserks left. Yeah, and then you blink a second and then it's 35 again. But yeah, not looking too great. Now the wood fight really starts. Whew. Some more raids again. Some quick walls here by True. Interesting that he wants to go for that one. Still a hole there at the left-hand side, so Hazard can get in. Oh, unfortunate there. And yeah, one Hazard alone will find 3 villager kills. More and more raids. Villager KD. True got actually 290 villagers. The code TaToH only got 200 in exchange, but he will increase that number quite nicely now. And True drops down to pop 160. Don't tell me that Hazard are actually winning this game for TaToH. It feels like it. It feels like it. True, down to pop 150. How are we killing that castle though? Feels like this one might be the most important area. Arbalest here needs to make sure to micro. Oh no, if that army drops, then TaToH is in some problems. Hazards are moving in again. They are sacrificing their lives for the greater good with the Arbalest here. And Arbalest count at only 27. Not the greatest one, but it feels like True is slowly being broken. Pop 120 for him. TaToH sits at 160. No more gold, and True sits still at 70 farmers. That's nice. Same amount for TaToH. Obviously, some more raids here at the bottom. Both players really struggling with population now. 3 bombard cannons! How did TaToH afford 3 bombard cannons? I have no idea. Is this going to be a TaToH sweep? Oh, God. That's, for me, the unlikeliest result going into this one is a 4-0 for TaToH. But it might happen. Right now it feels like 2.7 for TaToH. Against 0.3 for True. Really like the spot for TaToH. 3 bombard cannons. How do you deal with those? 2 traps here. Hearing some repair, but don't even know where that is. Hazard's moving in again. Might be a bit of an ambitious move, honestly. That means there's very little in front of those bombard cannons and very little in front of those arbalests. TaToH needs to move away here. I'm a bit surprised that he went for that raid. Bombard cannons exposed. Oh no, maybe a mistake, but no, he did have the numbers. Bombard cannons, don't tell me all of them are surviving. And indeed, all of them are surviving. Holy moly, and I think this could just end the game. Raids here at the top. Raids in the back are being stopped. True down to pop 130. Traps are evacuating. Arbalests are just doing such a good job of protecting here, and True is not really getting onto numbers. Bombard cannons moving around, and he's trying to go for that castle now. True 26 berserks only. Now he mixes in pikemen. That's a really bad sign for him. Really bad sign. TaToH 40 Hussars on the field. None in the queue anymore. Interesting. So did burn through all of that. Siege Workshop, focus down. True again. Forced into idling. Don't look at idle eco and idle TC, guys. That just resets after 24-hour break. Which one we broke? Surely multiple times already in this one. Another Hussar raid here, another Hussar raid there, another Hussar raid there. So annoying, so annoying. Berserks in slow numbers, in small numbers, obviously can't do too much. And TaToH, is that the unstoppable army? 49 arbalests, 39 on that field here, and 3 bombard cannons. Selling some more, what is he queuing up? More arbalests. Raids in the back, won't do too much. Pikemen obviously incredibly good then. Hussars at the front dealing with some skirms. Will get cleared up by the berserks though. True sits at 180, but loses the most important thing, which was his berserk count. 2 castles gone for him. Castle count. Now 5 for True, 3 for TaToH only. Massive amount of Hussars in the queue again. Listen to capture age. You hear them all on both ears? Now it's only one on the right ear, right? If you have stereo. Interesting. Gets a snipe, gets out of there. Beautiful. Hussar annoying there again. Both players now at pop limit though. Army value 7k to 7k. Oh, bombard cannons really exposed. Berserks need to disengage though. Warning shot from the bombard cannon. Pop 240. Pikemen on the field. 1 onager. Not really what he wants to do. Not really what he wants to see. TaToH. Incredible stamina. 1 onager. TaToH should be too aware of this. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some ground attacks there with the bombard cannons to deal with that one. Attacks the trees. TaToH, run. TaToH, run. Oh. Bombard cannons. Getting 1 shot off. Onager, still full HP. Shot did miss. Ground attack. Onager is dancing around there. Bombard cannons are running. And True is now going for more snipe on the wood lines here. Bombard cannons are trying to squeeze through. TaToH's opening. Oh no, those are heavy losses. Arbalists are microing away. No, didn't open the walls enough. Arbalist numbers are shrinking quite heavily. Down to 40. Arbalist here wasn't looking so better numbers. And did all the bombard cannons down? All the bombard cannons died. TaToH, no, did run away from 1 single onager. And that 1 onager distracted him so much. Completely reset his army. Yeah, he has some raids here. Did get some stuff done behind the scenes. But that was so costly. That was so costly. Both players still pop limit though. 3k wood against 2k wood on the bank. TC rebuilt here, I believe. TaToH going for more wood there. And that's a lot of losses for True again. Solid food bank by him. Both players heavily selling food, obviously. Trying to get onto some more gold units. Some more Arbalists on TaToH's side. Only 28 on the field. And some more Berserks. Only 32 on the field here for those 2 players, respectively. This game will easily break the 2-hour mark again. Both players still at pop limit. Both players still with solid wood excess and with solid farm ecos. How's the relic situation on the overlay? Should be better fight for TaToH, who now mixes in some skirms into this one. Oh, obviously skirms get extra bonus against the pikemen, so could be a reasonable choice. Goes for Hussar, Arbalist exclusively right now. Some more raids here at the side. And all of a sudden, Light Cav being mixed in. Okay, something that we didn't see all game long. Apparently 1 hour 45 minutes the time where we want to add them. TaToH debating again. Berserks are losing their lives. Finding so many good kills over and over again. Oh man, those players have to be so exhausted. I thought this series could maybe be 1.5 hours. Maybe I thought we could break 3 hours. And look at this, we are 2 hours in. They did start on time, and game 3 isn't even finished. Vikings pikemen are better than regular harps? No. The bonus damage of regular harps, I think, is better. Where's True taking wood? We can zoom out and see that one. Some at the top. He only has 4 on wood, so that's all that he has right now. Has wood control here, but this one will be the most important area of the game, I believe. Arbalest, beautiful position. Oh god. Mwah. Mwah. Look at that beautiful positioning for TaToH here. Has to be so happy with that one. Found so many very, very efficient kills for himself. And now time to back to selling food again. And what do we see? More Berserks in the queue. 100 farmers for Mr. True. TaToH sits at quote-unquote only 60. More stone walls for TaToH behind this. Goes for some more farms earlier though. One bombard cannon now mixed in. Bombard cannon, don't die. Ah, just debates. Finds for berserks. Oh, bombard cannon dies. Ay, 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 ay. That's so costly, but so many raids are going on. Ah, quick walls there didn't really work. Stone walls there. Some army here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Tomorrow we'll have another 3, maybe even 4 series. Depending if we get the games to overlap or not. Sunday, 2 series and a team game show match for the M. Long days of the Age of Empires and Deathmatch ahead of us as well. And TaToH might be in all of them. True, beginning to feel the wood shortage. Would be pretty ugly for him. Berserk's clearing this one up. Onager around now. Is he seeing this one? Berserk just... the Hussars are going for it. Will find the kill quite nicely. Arbalest still effective as well. And yeah, one bombard cannon. TaToH. Oh, no misgrouping though. Misgrouping. I need to do some more micro. Bombard cannon gets away. Misplayed there by TaToH. Wants to save the Arbalest. Around, yeah, TaToH not the greatest moves there when it comes to retreating with those armies. Maybe some misgrouping there several times. What a crazy, crazy game. As I said, we will break the 2-hour mark. I'm pretty sure about that one. One bombard cannon on the field, one bombard cannon on in the queue. Would love to see like 3 bombard cannon pressure here. Here, siege ram. What? To achieve what? Over here. Ah, yeah, that would be a thing. The series looks exhausting. I'm exhausted. I'm only casting. How many total kills? Also on the overlay. Welcome to Age of Empires. Why is TaToH selling for 17 gold and True for 14? There's an upgrade called Guilds that allows you to have better prices in the market. Can't find game time on the overlay. At the top. Welcome to Age of Empires. TaToH needs some Arbalest. Well, he's producing some more. It's obviously really costly for him. Should True resign? I would say no. He's pop limit. He doesn't know how much gold TaToH has left. He doesn't know how much wood TaToH has left, right? He sees some more wood here. I think True should sneak around and do some more there. TaToH is just moving around in that area. TC around. And look at that one. TaToH abandons the backwoods, abandons this wood, and just goes to the 2 at the front. One bombard cannon around. Will get up to 3 again. Berserks here should deal with those Hussars quite easily. Oh god, look at that. Trying to squeeze through. All of them losing their lives except one. Oh man. Yeah, not a single unit killed there. That was pretty brutal. 20 Hussars done and like got 1 slice off on a villager. Something like that. True. 4 villagers on wood right now. Uh-oh. We could get into the weird spot. Something that you very rarely see. That actually can't reseed farms. Because he's out of wood. Hussars there, getting the kill against the Onagers, and that makes the Arbalest so good again. Keeping his hill position, 37 Arbalest. I think TaToH, with his methodical play, is just in such a good position. Where are the bombard cannons? Just some chilling at some spots. What a crazy series. Would love to see some more walls here. Remember, stone gates forbidden. And True, is he trying to finish this one? Feels a bit like it. 2 bombard cannons here. Hussars, they want to debate. Could go over there. But TaToH is happy to trade this one off. Not investing any gold, not investing any real wood for those Hussars here, except for the farm price, obviously. 2 bombard cannons want to run. TaToH, oh no, misclick there. 1 bombard cannon. Can it survive in the back? So costly. And, oh, dies. The Berserks have to be happy with that one. Mohasas now, and TaToH will be like, where is my group of bombard cannons? Has one on the field. The one chilling here. Surely one he forgot. True, 28 on wood again. Some over here. Some over there. Now tries to push the right hand side with the pitiful army. Skirms, light cav, spearmen, some berserks. TaToH heavy sell. Buys another 100 stone for himself. For what? Is he building another TC? A tower! Buys a tower! Ooh. Okay, okay. Selling some more food. Bombard cannon. Another bombard cannon would be nice. Uh-oh, stand ground army. That one didn't do too much. But obviously, so many other fights happening, right? And TaToH is going for the quadruple raid again. Raid at the top, raid over here in the farms, raid in some farms there. While True is expanding at that angle, which I like a lot. Bombard cannon, still only one. Lots of gold in the queue though, so maybe he can get onto some bombard cannons again. Remember, Italians have them cheaper, so I think he wants to go for two. No, goes for trap now. Interesting choice. Asa's going for the raid again. And look at that perfect spread. Now gets the villager killed here. Moves in against the berserks there. No, he doesn't. 10 more Hasas in the queue. TaToH could queue up another 20. Could also just sell some food. And has one trap. Moves over there. That one bombard cannon still forgotten. Unlikely that he will ever think of that one. Villager kills. Now TaToH took the lead there. Plus 40 for him. Will force some more idle time. Those could die. Oh god, how is TaToH not seeing that one? That's such a big thing for True that he is getting those. Hasa's dealing with the skirms. Group at the right hand side is just running away, trying to debate again. Sniping down berserks. Oh god, TaToH just so efficient with those. And runs around with those Hasas over and over again. Goes for another raid. Some Hasas are dealing with skirms. TaToH has to be loving his life here. If only he saw those. What is the trap doing? Oh, 2 rams actually moving in. I didn't expect that one. Maybe some villagers to fight this one off. Could be a thing. Only just getting some more kills. And those are 2 rams that will actually lose their lives. Hasas are being sent in. Don't think that those will get the kill, but the second group should surely. No, the first one even got it. Okay, nice for them. Both players still at the pop limit. Lots of stables working for TaToH. Long queue of Hasas. He just wants to keep his Arbalest numbers alive at 40 right now. And at the moment, they're not really threatened. Skirms are being dealt with. And this looks good for TaToH, I believe. No? He only lost 3 Arbalest here? Only lost 3 Arbalest. Crazy. Okay. Trap is going back again. Another move of berserks though. Some here raiding in the bottom. Some raiding here at the top. But TaToH is getting more and more kills in again. Bombard cannon somehow died to a raid, I would assume. Ah, that CC is going to fall quite easily, as we can see. And move on. But we also have some big raids again. Some at the top, some here at the left-hand side. And disengaging with those. 70 Hasas at one point. And now focuses those Arbalest or those berserks down quite easily. TaToH down to pop 160. No, TaToH is pop limit. True is down to 170. And no wood income right now. No wood income. Oh no. Oh no. True might lose this game due to not having any wood control. What is the chance for a Viper versus TaToH final? I think I got that ask and I said like 4% or something the other day. Obviously chances are way higher now. The KD is insane. Yeah, solid plus 400 for TaToH. The Arbiter is really doing work. 8k wood for TaToH. True at 1.1. Still some trees in the back there. 35. Let's assume that's like 3k wood left. Something like that. Now goes in the center here. That shouldn't really work. Hazard is instantly arriving. And TaToH even buying himself stone again. Okay. Goes into the tower there. Tries to get some more damage output. And that's going to be a lot of dead villagers here for sure. TaToH, I think he's sending over his Arbalest, right? Or does he try to push on the left-hand side? Oh, Onager again going for the kill against the trees there. And TaToH just takes this fight straight up. Or is he? That's just patrolling with the wrong formation or with the wrong aggressive stance, I believe. Tower has to be happy killing an Onager there. And more army coming over. Arbalest just moving away from that hill. TaToH buying some more stone. 66 there. And builds a tower here to protect the woodline. Another tower there to block all the upcoming raids. Pretty good move. And TaToH abandoning the left-hand side area. Quite a surprise to me. I didn't think, like, why? Sick move. Okay, simply wants to go here. And wants to push that top area. Obviously, that's the main wood of True. But now he's reclaiming that left-hand side area. So surprising to me. And look at that. Now putting down the castle there. Because True knows how important that area is. Hazard is potentially intercepting. More berserks. TaToH still deciding that the top is the most important area for him. 2-hour, 12-minute game already. Lots of villagers being pulled. And that will be some nice wood control. And now True is asking himself, why did I shoot the trees here? Why did I shoot them? That could have been another 500 wood for me. Not going to happen. And TaToH realizes, oh no, I gave up all the bottom now. Sends his army back. Whew. But 2 traps. True obviously can't repair that castle. And True doesn't have the greatest army to kill 2 traps that are protected by 39 Arbalests and 50 Hussars. TaToH queues up some more villagers. Still 8k wood in the bank for him. Goes for some more here. True builds another army at that angle. Maybe another bombard cannon could be an option. Yeah, I don't think you want to send too much over. Hussars now blocking at the front is the way to go. Don't take the fight. Don't take the fight, TaToH. Oh, is that really what he wants to do? I don't really like this one. Dives in deep. Okay, he wants to go for the villager kills, apparently. Okay, I don't mind this one too much. Just important that he has Hussar numbers behind this one as well. Villager count 120. Some more raids here in the back are happening as well. And that's a lot of stuff dying. Villagers are being saved in the castle. Well, still looking at a solid 55% of their HP. Hussars moving in again. I don't like this one too much for TaToH. He needs to get the numbers on here. He needs to have the meat shield. Otherwise, the traps are dying. If True now commits, this could be bad for TaToH. He needs to fight with the Hussars. No, don't debate. Don't debate. Actually, True is following him. Oh, TaToH with the beautiful moves. Gets the 2 rams there at the top as well. And then probably says, see ya, is out of this one. And yeah, that was just so beautiful for him. Castle is being repaired, won't find too much Hussars around there, still alive, and TaToH, this could maybe be the finishing blow if True didn't have the wood bank there. Castle falls, pop 150 for True, TaToH at 170. And so many villagers falling here. What a crazy game. Some of them getting alive there, out there alive. Woodlines here. TaToH still has the solid one there. Getting the one at the front is just so good for him. And True, that's the last wood that he has, really. Let's zoom out. Am I missing anything? Not really. Woodline here, the main thing. And woodline there, the main thing for TaToH. Still have some small wood lines in the center there, that we're still fighting for, and obviously the one at the top. TaToH is trying to raid that one again. Now traps actually attacking the center. 2 rams out there. Is that really the best attack, though, for TaToH? Feels a bit like it. One ram moving out, second ram. TaToH sees the rams and thinks, okay, let's get back there. Doesn't really want to take that fight, but that's another big wood and gold investment for Mr. True. TaToH even going for an Onager, now cutting the trees himself. Oh, revenge time on that end. More Hussars in the queue. Onager really doesn't want to die and won't die. Onager now by True. But TaToH sees it, goes for it instantly. His Onager is connecting with the skirms. And True is resigning this game. TaToH with a 3-0 lead after 2 hours and 20 minutes. Holy moly. Those two guys against each other. They even had a longer game in Deathmatch World Cup 3. The last episode against each other. Holy moly. This is just madness. This is madness, guys. From here on, we have 4 mirror matches. Up next will be the home mirror civ of True. And I will think he's going for a fast one. I don't think that he wants to play a long one from here on. I think something like Hans War, something like Frank's War feels really, really likely. Jesus Christ. I can give you a look at the statistics. Food count, 20. No, what is this? 220,000 food for True. 180,000 for TaToH. A joke. 180,000. 70,000 wood. Gold collected in the end. That is including the market usage. And that's why True is so high there. Relic gold, the 3v2, 12k to 7k. Or 1600, if you want to call it that way. And society, 575 villages built in total. 470 villages built in total for TaToH. Indicating the massive kills. What a crazy timeline. Holy moly. I'm completely toast, guys. I'm completely toast. I will try to rest for a minute or two. I will give you some epic music on your ears. And then we will be back with game number 4 pretty soon. Anyone has a link to the song? ! Hype song.
Timo.
Okay, thank you. You're very welcome. Players are still taking a rest. More hype song.
Boy. Are you kidding me? What? Are you kidding me? I want to see some Nilio boys in chat. Oh boy. 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 Nilio boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, why are you? Oh god, what are you doing with all your skill?
Hans War on Arabia coming up. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Really, oh boy. And then they asked me like,
2 minutes back delay started. Oh boy.
who's your god? And then they asked me like, who's your god? Who's your god? And then they asked me like, who's your god? And I said, doubt. And I said, doubt. Are you kidding me? What? Oh boy. 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 Really, oh boy.
50 seconds to go. TaToH 3-0 lead against Deathmatch World Cup 1 champion. Deathmatch World Cup 2 and 3 third place finisher. TaToH got 4th last episode, losing 5-1 to the Code 2 rounds later. Will we shave your head again live on stream? If we break 700 subs this stream, I will. 1700 in total. Okay, spec delay done. Arabia Hans War. True, Amar said this one. TaToH could struggle. My money is heavily on True winning this one. Let's go. Capture H is saying that it's ready as well. After connected to the game. 80-1 odds? Nope. And let's see what they have in store for us and how they will approach this one. TaToH still in the red trunks, on the other side in blue. Oh, funny. I never did this way. In the blue, we have Mr. True himself opening with Tarkans, obviously producing a bit faster. Wrong direction here, and TaToH, ooh, didn't go for that one quickly enough. Villager is being saved quite nicely. TaToH, a guy who loves to shift click those builds while he is seeing the defense there quite nicely as well. Archer range started on the earlier side. As you can see, we will be very focused here on the stable and barrack production here on Mr. True side. Goes for the market, and that is something that he typically used to be playing against. He used to be the guy that said, I'm playing against the market and trying to win games that way. Trying to have some more food, some more wood, have some more building time for my villagers. But now he added that to his arsenal. Not like he never did it before, but oh, look at the villager kills already. Oh, yo, 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 5 kills against 3 kills. We will see some more kills here. No, True will finish that one quite nicely, and we'll hold this one. Production already way better. And then, oh god, lots and lots of kills here. Over and over again. Lots of villagers exposed here at the top as well. 4 villagers, and still chasing quite a bit. 59 minutes here, and this one will be a small problem. Would you have given TaToH 80 to 1 odds for 4-0 before the start of the game, though? 80 to 1? No. No, 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 no. Way less. Whew. And this could be a capture age problem, that we are just jumping through time now. Could also be a pause in the game. Wouldn't really know why though, and indeed it was a capture age lag. We're trying to get over there, and well, didn't miss too much actually. This is perfectly for before the first big fight is happening, so timing is nice. 125 military against 100 though. Welcome to the action, welcome to deathmatch, welcome to Hans War, welcome to a still fighting Mr. True. Debating some here is TaToH, but True is not the guy that likes to be debated. Patrols in with the rest of his army again. Paladins, not sure what they will find. Siege workshops around, some quick votes there by True. Lovely move because it's only Paladins. And now the move in again. CA count at 42 versus not too many by True there. Actually 40 for him. And now Hubbard is closing down the distance though. That is pretty nice for our American. Leading to with 20 population here. Castle denied. Nice rage there by TaToH. And villager sniped 8-5 right now. Still holding here in the center. 7-minute game in. And True needs to retreat. Can't really get into those numbers. And it seems like TaToH is holding. 2 gold spots here at the front. Will be ugly. Extra gold spots both at the bottom. Relics obviously extremely unimportant in Hans War. Simply because your unique tech is... yeah, decreasing the efficiency of the relics so much. True reverse sweep, baby. Oh, okay, I wouldn't mind that one. Even population now. True just continues to swarm in, as you can see. TaToH a bit closer on that end, and we see some retreat now. 26 Tarkans! Holy moly, 26 Tarkans in the queue for Mr. TaToH, seeing that he's facing only CA. But TaToH behind this actually has 50 Halberdiers in the queue. So he has the counter to the counter. Don't tell me TaToH's actually looking good in the Hans War here as well. What is happening? Seems like TaToH doing a good job here. Oh, needs to disengage though. And now the Tarkans are not a surprise. Now some of them are dwindling in small numbers. Rams are being queued up on both sides. The Tarkan, I don't really see the surprise there. Would have loved to like hold 20 back and then see a move in. Meanwhile, TaToH, the Halberdiers are doing an okay job in this one. Closing down the distance. CA tried to retreat, but that's not going to happen. And some armies spread around there. Rams still fighting in the center. CA count on that screen is 39 versus 40, so really even. So most of the time Ram counts actually dictate the game. True, 20 pop ahead, and this is the action of Hans. This is how DMers love to play Age of Empires, with wild civilization, raids everywhere, aggression everywhere, finding some kills here, and TaToH really struggling to set his economy up. As you can see, villager count not really there. He is at 30, but not a lot of them are working right now. True still having the hill control. Tarkans can now move in. Halberdier count is not that high anymore, 17 only. Tarkans are closing down the distance, and they have crazy pierce armor. Rams are trying to get the castle kill. TaToH is focusing down that villager there at the bottom quite nicely. Tarkans closing down the distance. True 30 population lead. TaToH in some problems. Raids are continuing here. Eco setup is simply not there. I think True is in a commanding position here. CA count is completely dropping, and True is winning his home map in 12 minutes. Solid job here by Mr. True, a master of Hans, and DMers will now clap and say, this is how deathmatch should be played. This was a beautiful execution. The market play behind this one, farms already set up on the golds. The only player in the world that kind of puts a mining camp and deathmatch there as well, instead of like the double TC drop. And that one was a quick one. Now we're going up next into TaToH's home map. Players needed some rest after game number 3. I don't think we will have too long of a pause between game 3 and 4. And you just see how much blue there was overwhelmed. And yeah, eco development simply was not there. KD is better for true, killed so many halberdiers there. And look at the eco already set up. Holy moly. Quite some nice job. TaToH mainly gold, but food and wood was already there. Also some villagers onto stone. And villager count 33 to 56 there. So nice lead. And TaToH obviously couldn't really mine too well there yet. Now the big question is, what is TaToH's home map? Like, I'm advising him to do some completely different stuff to what he actually wants to play. Like, we did talk a bit about it. I think against True, that's something that we didn't even discuss is now coming to mind. I don't want to talk about too much, right? TaToH could continue in this tournament. True could continue in this tournament. And I obviously trained with both of them. So I don't want to say too much. Let's just see and then discuss what they will go for. So True had a mill lead, eco lead, and market. I'm starting to see why you saw him as a heavy favorite in that matchup. Well, he probably played this one, I would say, it's tricky to say. I would say 10,000 times, and TaToH probably like 300 times. That's rough estimations for me. I trained him specifically for the reverse sweep, yeah. Like, those DMers, they got some Hans Wars in, for sure. Okay, and TaToH is, I believe, going for what he wanted, not for what I advised him. Hans War is that common in DM? I think it might be the most common. The original one is Frank War, and then probably Hans War. So those two are the top two for sure. You want the Burgundian game, please? Remember, we're playing with the old patch. Not unlikely. There should be DM achievements. You mean at the end screen? Yeah, could give us some better intel, yeah. I trained TaToH for the games he won and trained True for the games he won, yeah. Okay, so TaToH will go for Berber's War on Ghost Lake. And I have good and bad news for you. Good news. It's tough to be a very short game. Did Frank's War entertainment value drop after they lost Treadmill Crane? I think for the DMers, yes it did. Good news, Ghost Lake, no castles in center. Is that good news? Makes it tougher to kill someone. How strong do you see Magiars in DM? Against what Civ? So who would you say is the best Hans War? True or Daywalker? Some even say Jitba. Some might say Leash. I don't know enough of it. Yeah. Is Vitoria for the Portuguese viable? Yeah. Against my series against Jitba, we both built Vitoria. What are top 5 DM civs now? I don't know. Why are DM matches almost every time mirrors? We had 2 non-mirrors. It's just really tough to find fair non-mirror matches. Song name? Age of Empires soundtrack. Very surprised you cleaned house against Jitba. I thought saw him as the favorite, but settings were good for me. What is the Seed of Rage? Go to my YouTube. I'm explaining all the seeds and explaining all the players 1.5 weeks ago. Why are they picking good civs? Wouldn't it be clever to practice a really unusual civ to have an advantage since it's mirror anyways? Why is Berber's a good civ? think Berbers is losing to a lot of civs very heavily. What is the most unfair matchup you can think of for Arabia? I think Vikings against Celts. Feels really, really, really unwinnable. Like, you don't have a great rush, and what happens if your opponent has Scorpion, Boat Raider, SO. Mains versus Goth? Yeah, it's not easy as well, yeah. Okay, so we have the early market play by TaToH. Tries to sell some resources. Market not being played. We have barracks being mixed in by True. Something that we won't see from most DMers, but she really likes to mix them in. And TaToH, I did train some Berber with them. And guys, Camel Archers are a good unit, in case you didn't know. Worst matchups are Mongol, Mayan, Mongol, Brit. Ah, yeah, okay. That sounds really bad as well, yeah. Yeah. How come Brew is so good at DM? Was this always the case? Yeah, he has been around for several years, yeah. Not top 6 good, but really good for sure. TaToH, I think one house less would have been nice. Okay, now he can move out at the front. We'll have double castle. So his camel archer numbers will be really, really nice. So this, what you just saw here, the building a base around your town center is what we call a clump in deathmatch. It will obviously allow you to not lose any villagers, will allow you to get all buildings up. Problems with that is the opponent should get way more map control, should get more relics, and should have simply the higher population, the better start, right? It's 42 against 66 population. That's simply what's always going to happen. But TaToH should be able to get onto more camel archers here. As you can see, right now, not a single one here. On the other side, already 5. And since camel archers are potentially the dictating unit in this war, TaToH did go for that strategy. You're allowed to build stone walls. No bomber towers, no stone gates. Or no gates at all. Monastery now in the back, something I don't like too much. I think moving it a bit more to the front is better. And True might even contest. Oh, look at those 2 relics. Okay, will be interesting. TaToH, I think now he can take this fight. Pikeman a bit out of position. 2 castles are helping out as well. TC could actually help out with some fire as well. Disengage it's a bit more here to have more TCs helping out. Camel Archer count is 18 versus none still. I think True might be in some problems here. Relic stolen in the center. So True likely to get 3 against 2 relics here. Camel Archer now, oh good. Look at that. The castle is actually working for him now. The nice positioning here. Needed some more units in the front though. Probably wants to snipe that one villager and... oh, that camel is actually bugged out. Not too pretty. And yeah, villager goes down. TaToH is holding this one, 40 population lead. This one is looking so good for TaToH here. Holy moly. Holy moly. And True, he's trying to break him. Camel Archer count simply not there. Now goes for some 6 against 31 already. Oh, this is so good for TaToH. And he loves his Camel Archers. He loves his Camel Archers. You've said before that top level players don't stonewall enough in standard settings. Yep, that's what I think. Is that true in DM as well? Yeah. But that's like, if I'm thinking that people are not doing something enough and no one is doing it, then it's actually more likely that I'm wrong than every top 20 player, right? So I think top 20 players are not stonewalling enough in RM and DM. And someone who probably would agree with me is someone like Roomstock. But yeah, it's more likely that I'm wrong. Oh god, Camel Archer numbers. Where are they? Where are they? 57 to 10 right now. TaToH in such a commanding position. Camel Archer around there as well. He still will get 2 relics, right? That's the beauty of this map, that you always have 2 relics for yourself. 1 neutral, 1 in the center. That did go for True. And now 62 Camel Archers. TaToH, oh god, he's so painful to play now. Not the greatest move by him. Not the greatest move. Will lose some numbers here. But should just be able to out-micro this all game long. Bombard Cannon, Trap. This is where he shines so much. True somehow needs to get onto numbers as well. 27 for him, 19 more on the queue. But TaToH should be doing a bit better there. Now some traps around. Neutral gold here. That's why we see all the fighting in that area. Both neutral golds, neutral stone. At the top, nothing is happening. 2 villagers there. 1 monk doesn't even know what he wants to do. Probably shift clicking towards that relic. But that won't really help. And TaToH just moving forward. 56 cam archers against 30. So True is doing a good job of catching up here. 2 bombard cannons against 1 right now. And some pressure in that angle. Is he trying to get out of there? Not happening, at least for now. True does not want to take this engagement. Still denying that castle quite easily there. Maybe cancel could already have been done. And yeah, some random just control for the very long game. TaToH has to be happy controlling that one. He's pop limit. True will get pop limit in this game as well, but with way heavier losses for sure. And TaToH maybe even intercepting all this. Can he get every single camel archer he wants to? He wants to, and he does get every single one of them. Good job by him. Now just needs to make sure to not over boom in this one. We'll deal with those pikemen. We'll have some camel archer losses, I would assume. Not too many, like 4 going down, I would say, against 20 pikemen. Pikemen obviously not the greatest thing in the long run there anymore. And yeah, finding some camel archer kills there is the big story. And we'll find some more camel kills. TaToH, this is the dream game that he wanted to play, right? The clump is happening, and True tried to play very aggressively with that castle that was denied. And getting the clump and the market is something we very rarely see. And True, I thought, was a guy who could really punish that one, but was late on the castles. And now TaToH with the full control. 44 cam archers against 46. Actually, he's behind in numbers now. Oh, TaToH, is he losing control here? He's pressuring quite a bit. Hussars are on the field. 74 Hussars on the queue. On the other side, 4 in the queue. Both players down when it comes to food count. Bombard cannons in the back. I think this is not looking too bad for True. Is he actually winning this one? 20 military lead for TaToH still. Trap around. Army not really moving in. And TaToH lets his 2 traps die and disengages. Gets a castle up here though, and will get control over one of the neutral golds. Remember, oh, that one is even stopped. 1 cam archer there in the back, being annoying. Rally count 4 for True actually. He got the one at the top. Oh no, he got that one? What? Oh, that is actually pretty different then. This should never have happened. Oh. Oh. That actually is really good for True. I thought he had no chance, but 4 against 1 relics. He could actually win the very long game now. Yeah, that was crazy relic steal. There was 1 relic here and 1 relic here. And True must have gotten one of them. Now some ramps being mixed in as well. TaToH, another siege workshop at the front. 2 traps out, 1 more in the queue, 1 bombard cannon. Surprised by the amount of ramps. Something I've not seen in the other games from him. Nice queue there. 40 military against 100. True, potentially with an overboom here. 10k army value to 5k. True does not want to take this fight. Sounds like a horrible one. Loses 2 camel archers and then gets back. Okay, only 1 camel archer lost for now. More rams now moving in. Can go for those stables. Lots of farm eco lost here potentially as well. Farm count only 13 to 42 as well. Didn't really set that one up. Where are all the villagers, Mr. True? 32 idle. Oh no. Oh no. Rams are pushing in. Are you kidding me, guys? TaToH, fighting for Gamer Legion here, is actually about to make it happen. And is about to eliminate seed number 4. The guy that has so big ambitions. Who will drop out at spot 7s and 8s. Because I don't see him holding this one here. But he's still fighting on. TaToH now some dancing. Some traps behind this one. True still pop 180. And I'm going with the wild leaning out of the window move. Already calling it here, which actually is a bit early, but it's looking really good for TaToH. Really good for TaToH. Still streaming in with more units. True with 70 military. Now tries to make some comebacks happen with some onagers. TaToH will get with a very aggressive castle here. Still camel archers, and they're healing themselves so nicely behind this one. Bombard cannon at the front, getting sniped as well. More buildings will die. True, actually. Still pop limit as well. No more production behind this one, but it's simply 19 against 40 farmers, which really bothers me quite a bit for Mr. True. Bombard cannon over here, 2 onagers. Will they find some shots? I would be surprised if TaToH allows that one. Micros quite nicely, but camel archer numbers weren't really there. Traps are falling 30 against 34. True actually could have stayed in that one. 35 more camel archers in the queue. 60 hussars in the queue. On the other side, 7 villagers, 4 camel archers. More rams moving forward. Another castle there. An ambitious one, I have to say. Rams are already there, and they can reduce the castle HP quite heavily already. I think the castle will go up. Simply enough villagers around, but I think the onager there needs to really focus them down. Castle goes up. 50 camel archers, now villagers even jumping in there, and castle already lost 2k HP. Tries to reclaim the gold. Extra gold here. TaToH active in that area, gets the extra gold. So much going right for him behind the scenes. Still farm count simply not there. Onagers are getting focused down, and we see the rams at the front. The gold actually helping out quite a lot, blocking off this area. Villagers in that castle with camel archers full as well. The arrows are pretty massive, but that castle is now getting evacuated. Camel archers at the top trying to snipe the onager. One in the back. That one now getting sniped at the top. Look at that beautiful awareness by Mr. TaToH, who is hungry for a top 6 performance. We will see him play tomorrow at the early match. It's either 16 GMT or I will even ask him to play at 14 GMT. He's playing Frost 9 there, and then at 18 GMT we'll have Viper against Rage, the 2 undefeated players in this tournament, going toe to toe in a best of 9 finals, followed by the loser bracket semi-final to conclude the Saturday. Loser bracket finals then early Sunday morning, 3v3 or 4v4 team game show match, DMers against GL, and then the grand finals, best of 11, to finish out this action-packed 2-week main event tournament here. $10,000 on the line. Lion's share obviously still to be decided on Sunday. 6 players left going into tomorrow's game. TaToH still with full control. Now goes for the monastery in the back here. 4 relics there. Camel archers still around. Trying to hold on here is Mr. True. But how can he do it? That castle in some problems. More villagers dying here, and that might be the nail on the coffin. So many villagers exposed. That's the woodline that he was really relying on. That was the gold count, the gold that he was relying on as well. Not a single villager on gold anymore. More villagers will die here. Camel archers are going in for the kill. Pop 200 against 140. Jumps in there. True is still trying like a madman. Now tower rush in DM. That's only guard towers. The camel archers. So nice in this matchup, and TaToH did get onto the nice numbers in this one so quickly. Pop 200 against 130. That one stopped. That monk couldn't really get to any relics. More kills here. Those castles will fall eventually. Another castle here by TaToH. TaToH could even move in with that army against the ones here at the bottom, but wants to go for the methodical. Doesn't think he needs to go and push too quickly. We're just deep into the base. Let's look at this one. TaToH completely uncontested. He can just swarm in. All the fighting at the side of Mr. True. Another raid into the villagers. Pop 120. TaToH is moving in for the kill here. Goes for the move in against the trap. Micros back at the top. Finds one kill. Is he disengaging? Yes. Just waiting some more until 2 traps fighting. Maybe mixing in some bombard cannons here could be a nice addition. Castle, only 1 trap there. Would love to see some more. Indeed, he's sending a second one. That monastery, that could be the only saving thing for Mr. True in this game, in this tournament for him. Come archers. Are they just grouping up with their other friends? Feels a bit like it. Trying to run over. TaToH, is he sending another group? Trying to intercept here. Would sound like him. Actually stopping there to kill the farms, not the best move. And here I see opening the house would allow himself to get raided in that area. And indeed camel archers now all getting killed. 61 against 46, more dying. The monk will die there eventually as well, actually being trapped. TaToH meanwhile loses his castle, loses the gold control, but has to be happy winning the neutral gold over there, instantly going for it and resetting the camel archer count. TaToH, is he hungry to go for the kill here? Feels a bit like it. And yeah, this will be the final fight. This will be the end of Quendy True, one of the best deathmatch players in the history of deathmatch. And as I said several times, with lots and lots of hope, he came into this tournament. TaToH looked so strong in Deathmatch World Cup 3 and is showing that that was not a fluke. Sets another castle up, and Berber War, something that he liked so much simply because he loves those camel archers. And 52 still on the field. True is somehow trying to hold, and not much more to say in this one except GG, well played. True falling early on to freaking Chris, and now to TaToH, kind of his nemesis, was pushed into the lower bracket in Deathmatch World Cup there. Two great series between the two there, and this one was a good one. Could have gone either way in game 1 and 3 in my opinion. Such long, beautiful games, but clearly the home maps, what felt like game 4 and 5, easily won by the guys that did pick their favorite civilization. We did have Huns, we did have Berbers, and in the end, GG was called. True will finish 7th and 8th, and TaToH will continue to play. We will see him again tomorrow. Guys, I hope you will all tune in for that one. Sunday as well. 2 long days of deathmatch action to come after this one. Holy guacamole. Whew. 2 long days ahead of us, and I'm so excited for those. The Viper will join as well. Rage Undefeated will join us as well. And I hope you will all tune in. This was a crazy series. Going for close to 3 hours. 5 games of deathmatch. We had 12-minute games included there as well. I'm a bit sad for True. Really happy for TaToH, who will face Frost9 tomorrow. Whew. Crazy game. Let's take a look at the statistics together, shall we? KD, better for TaToH. Crazy raisings amount. 51 buildings killed. 3 only died from TaToH. Relics, way better for True. He did a good job there. Has to be doing that, but Camel Archer numbers simply weren't there. I think the focus simply wasn't on the Camel Archer count enough.